Do-do-do-do-do.
You know what though? I don't give a fuck what y'all say, cause that nigga came up. Princess Pet Tigers. Talk about it.
Talk about
He did
it.
very, very
Ba-da,
well.
ba,
Yo.
ba-da, ba.
He stole.
Yo.
Yo.
Yay.
Yo. Maybe you have to actually plug the earpiece into the computer in order for it to work. She's sitting there with these big bulky earphones on, and I can hear myself coming out of her laptop, and it's because it's not plugged in. Some fucking people.
Why is it not working? I got it.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's gonna be okay.
Is it though?
Maybe. So, who's playing the ukulele?
I wanted to. I don't know if I should do it or not.
Musical accompaniments? I'm so into it. Like, please do it.
Like, I just want
I
to
love it.
insult someone and play a chord, but I don't want to do too much because I know how annoying it gets.
No. Do it. Do all
What
of
are you
it.
talking about? That's great. That's some bard shit right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh
I
god.
mean, you're not even a real bard if you don't do it.
Oh no. Oh no, then I have to do it. Shoot.
Exactly.
I'll
Oh,
force
gosh.
you to do a class change.
Oh
Ah.
I'm
god.
just kidding.
Oh man.
Alright. So, what is that?
Sound.
Yep. Exactly what I was
That does
saying.
not sound great. Oh boy.
Not good. Estás muy mal.
Mm.
Actually, I think it might be Andromeda.
Yeah, is that other noise? It might be you, babe.
Pepis.
How would it be me? I'm just sitting here.
Pepis.
Well, quit sitting there.
Just looking at it like.
Should I
don't know.
stand?
Did you see the? Or did you
Yes,
walk
stand up.
Or...
Just kidding,
4
don't do
hours.
Like 20
Yes,
minutes.
no.
Fucking spit.
Yes.
He couldn't get it right. He's like, everyone
I
shut
don't know
up!
why you're still
I'm
sitting.
doing it again.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck
I'm
you.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
If I wanted a fucking Pepsi, I would have asked for a fucking Pepsi.
There's so many wires.
This bitch behind the counter says, "Is Pepsi
Sounds
okay?"
better now that you're still up, so. Try to stay standing. I'm just kidding. It's probably just somebody's connector. It sounds fine now, anyways. I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, I'll show you. Sorry.
Wow. Just fucking wow.
Oh, to use a classic line, I know you're sorry, now apologize.
Alright, and there it
Ruined
is.
my gut
Get
biome.
wrecked, son.
It's just like
Okay.
fucking ibuprofen.
What? Dude, I'm lit. I have no inflammation.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, you guys killed a shambling mound last week. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
For sure. That was tight.
Just that song. Oh no, just that song.
guys still haven't showed up, so I don't know.
Alright.
Hopefully they make it. I agree.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
Well,
Hmm.
it looks like both these fools are offline right now. So, I don't really necessarily feel like waiting around for them. Even though they did say earlier it was like 9 p.m. So,
Text him again? Or you probably already
I
did
mean,
that?
I'll message in the Discord general again.
You could probably like at them 10 million times.
Yeah. That is true.
Man, that'd be so annoying, but also it'd work.
It would all, I mean, it would get a response. I'll just give them one. And we'll give them like a few more minutes, and then if they don't make it, look, you know what? Then we run Billy's game again, right?
Oh
This was
yeah.
the same group from last time, yeah?
No,
think so.
'cause, Colton's not here.
Oh, wait, Iris wasn't here.
Wait, what?
That's right, that was the week you couldn't make it, Iris. We played a sidebar, and Golden DM'd. It was super fun.
Hmm?
We could switch them though.
I'd still be down for that. I'd be good to finish that one.
We'll see if any of these guys show up. Let's see what happens. Yep. Is it gonna be that kind of night? I don't know. I don't know if I'm mentally ready for that.
We
I'm
need
always
to know what
ready.
happened to your foot.
Wait,
It's just
what?
destroyed forever.
What happened?
Oh, I play a bard who is God, have you ever seen a show called Metalocalypse?
Yes.
Okay, you know Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown?
No.
No,
no.
okay.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds like you might. Yeah, sounds like you might know him because you said,
Dr.
"Oh no."
What?
Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. He does cocaine. Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. I do cocaine.
Very
But-
much cocaine.
I have a character called Dr. Boxo, the slice and dice bard, and he does power crystals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
See
pretty
if I know
silly.
what the heck this is. Oh.
We should
does
run
it
a
have gold too?
Metalocalypse theme campaign.
Does
The
it have
clown?
gold?
I mean-
Dude, just
I think
as
he does have a gold tooth, but like more importantly, he is a rock and roll clown, and his primary tribute is he does cocaine.
dude, we could be like employees of Metalocalypse when it's getting like raided.
Those dudes who walk around
Those
with
fucking
hoods.
like
Oh,
warrior
man.
guys.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Yo,
That,
you guys seen the
yeah.
movie?
No, there's a movie? Oh fuck, no.
Yeah.
It's on Prime. That is
Okay, I gotta
fucking
check that
wild.
out. Hell yes.
It's more of a musical. I mean, Metalocalypse has its songs, but it's more heavy metal. This is like musical with like bright, happy sunshine music. It's fucking wild.
Yes.
It's really good. Dr. Roxo's in the movie, just for reference.
Yeah.
Well, oh, that guy.
That guy.
God damn, Billy, I tried to watch the clip you sent, but like, my fucking, I guess, I don't know what I did, but like, I hear you guys through, but I don't hear this. And it's annoying that I can see Dr. Roxo, but I can't hear it. It makes me sad.
Aw.
It's fine. Oh yeah, it should be working. That was weird. Oh man. I just like the thought of just being like zone of truth, like, who's got fucking power crystals? It was so bad.
Oh my god.
That was wonderful.
That is wonderful.
Holy moly, he looks freaking terrifying.
Oh, I mean, yeah. That's the stuff of nightmares.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
He is the dangers of cocaine.
Yeah. I'm a rock and roll clown who does cocaine. My best actor rocks though. You know what? I think that these kids got high and aren't coming to D&D.
Oh man.
That is my theory. Yeah, I know.
Es posible.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like, this right here is the core group, pretty much. Not even pretty much, like, this is the core group, so we could, like, play a session. The thing is, I kind of had, like, an in-between session planned tonight anyways. I wasn't really planning any big old story drops, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I was just looking at my
But
notes. I
still-
was concerned that like the festival was about to happen.
Well, that is, I mean, I did want to do the festival, but I kind of view that as, like, an in-between session.
Okay,
You
cool.
know what I mean? It's like a filler. Like, there's still cool stuff that's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna be intense and awesome. But like, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Do you guys want to do that, or maybe try a sidebar game or something? What's sort of the group vibe?
I really am
Assuming
okay
these
with
kids don't show up.
I'm okay with anything, really.
I mean, I'm down to do the festival, do a couple little events
Alright.
here, and do a little side story.
like it.
But also, if you feel like playing, like we can run the side game too.
No. I mean, we can definitely do the festival, and don't feel bad about like them missing anything because at the end of the day, like the fact of the matter is like they're not as invested as we are in the campaign period overall. So it's kind of okay. It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah, not a concern. Yeah, this is the core group right here. I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cool. Sounds good to me. I like it.
Billy,
I
are we getting
texted
high
you.
again?
I mean, we could. We have more Jenkum leaf.
You're about to go to like a sick ass food festival. Like a sick ass
Yes.
Nah. I closed my browser. I didn't even mean to do that. I had the game open a minute ago. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I guess I got good stretching. So yeah, I did. My plan was kind of after last week. I know, you know, there was a lot. You guys, you know, I don't know if it goes without saying, but you made it back from the hunt. You brought back, you know, the meat and everything that you got, and you know, you killed a shambling mound. And people are happy with that. But I was kind of gonna fast forward to the end of the week, which would be like around when the giant like banquet food festival celebration thing was gonna happen. So obviously, I'm not going to fast forward with asking you guys if there's any big things or anything specific you wanted to accomplish during the week. anything you've been working on, just anything you want to call out specifically aside from like what would be your normal like assumed activities.
Mm,
Just in general, I'll do a lead in like I normally do also. I just wanted you guys to consider that question. You can think about it for a minute too. You don't have to answer right away.
Oh, also,
But
make sure
because like
you attuned to those boots of Elvenkind, Andromeda.
Oh shit, I don't know if I ever actually equipped those. I think I did.
yeah, and you can do it in D&D Beyond and attune to them, so you get the bonuses on your
I
stat sheet.
did.
Yay, she did. And you have them
Perfect.
quick
Okay, cool.
little boxes checked.
Yeah.
Sick.
hmm,
Nice.
That's exciting.
mm,
We've come a long way, guys. We started at what, level 1?
Our first adventure was indeed level 1, going to the temple and killing
Yeah.
a priest.
killing
Yeah.
a priest, yay.
Nope,
It started
that's where it
off
all
with
began. Oh,
like
yeah,
very classic rogue beats, like picking the lock and getting in the fucking window. It was great.
that's right. Your like high point was episode 1, Andromeda.
Nothing but downhill.
Yeah.
My dice were hot that day. I was rolling straight nat 20s all night.
So was I. When it came to combat against Vincere.
Yeah, there was that.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So basically, obviously, you guys know you're all in the League of Justice, but things have been going all right. Not really. Obviously, there was the Siege of the League that was pretty much a big negative. Things kind of got messed up, but y'all did really well. Defeated the attackers, including a couple of what one might call boss level enemies that happened to die. Um, in the fighting, the man bat was unfortunately like super poisoned, and currently isn't just necessarily like poisoned, but he's being held in a state of like time stasis by some powerful like mages and warlocks who work for the guild, and it's very like touch and go, and it's like a very sad time for everyone. So, but that situation doesn't really seem to be changing anytime soon. The super dude, who's now the de facto leader of the guild, at least until anybody else comes to town or you meet anybody else, has he was there. He showed up and saved the day, quote unquote. Some of you guys don't really look at it like a saving the day, but he saved the day and saved the man bat. He's been going through the man bat's personal sanctum, checking out his notes and things like that, and he's been kind of trying to figure out some leads on how this could have happened, and how the League of Calamitous Intent could have got back together, how the old enemies could have come back. And the players actually also received kind of like a message from beyond from the man bat in the form of one of his like, warlocks who the man bat had his training dome where he could do like illusions, and apparently he had worked with the warlock to create certain programmed illusions that could be played to people in the event he was incapacitated or even killed. So you guys were able to view part of one of these illusions. Not even a full one of them, just part of one of them, basically. And it was kind of revealing. You didn't get any real answers, but it was very revealing into the man bat's like past and where he initially came from, and like where a being like this could have been made, because he was incredible. So where we left off, you guys last week had, in the initial wake of the man bat being wounded, the super dudes doing this research, you guys kind of had a day. You drank in the morning. And you decided to go on a night hunt after that. After drinking and seeing some visions and stuff, you ended up deciding to go on a night hunt. You had a really nice night hunt. You killed like a boar. You fought a shambling mound. Holden miraculously killed like a pretty large bird, like baking fowl.
Oh yeah.
He was on drugs when he did it. Didn't even mean to do it. In fact, could have easily shot Iris in the face with a crossbow. Very
I
reckless
totally
thing
meant to do it. What are you talking about?
But yeah, so all that happened. You guys made it back from your hunt successfully. Like I said, I was kind of going to time travel. It had been known that at the end of the week, the town was going to hold a celebration. Despite things feeling a little dark with the man bat injured, everybody in town is still really happy that the town wasn't pillaged and ransacked by the Guild of Calamitous Intent, which, like, make no mistake, it easily could have been, especially if the League of Justice had fallen. Like, the town would not exist anymore. So you know the townspeople, they wanna honor you guys and celebrate. So that is happening at the end of the week. It was like the first day of going with that. Sam, Shambling Mound is not a dirty term, and if you have something to say, you can say it to the group. Okay, I'll have you know.
I can't handle the term shambling mound, guys.
Why?
She thinks it's dirty.
It sounds it sounds like it should be in like a romance novel, like he grasps your shambling mound.
Oh,
He reached his hand out and felt her shambling mound with anticipation. Her mound was shambling with anticipation and excitement. Alright, I kind of get what I'm picking it up, what you're laying down.
my god.
But also, babe, try not to be such a pervert, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there's also
There's
that.
also that, yeah, okay.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
as long as you know, it's fine. I'm just making sure we're clear.
Way to call me out in front of everybody. I appreciate it.
Sorry, guys. I received a text message that required an immediate call out. Okay, so the celebration's supposed to be happening at the end of the week. It's like it's basically like a week from where we left off last time. With you guys coming back with some great meat that I'll assume, unless you guys say otherwise, that you shared with the mayor, Mayor Gieri, so that he could use it for one of his culinary delights. And like I kind of alluded to earlier, I mean, as far as like the immediate week here, like I said, the super dude's doing a lot of research. He's looking into things, but there's not really a lot of crazy stuff going on. The next big thing, is that celebration banquet. The other leaders of the league are going to come into town for that as well. The Wondrous Woman and Fish Guy are going to be around. No, actually, I think I decided I'm going to call him the Fish. Yeah, I like
Okay.
the Fish. I think that's good. So, Wondrous Woman and the Fish are going to be in town, so you guys are going to get to meet them for the first time. But I was kind of just going to fast forward to that weekend and that sort of event. So if there's anything you guys have been up to for the week or anything you guys, the players, want to do before we get to that point, you have plenty of time to do it. So just please let me know.
I
And we can
had
do all that stuff first, and then we'll move on into it.
a one shopping list thing. I wanted to purchase a firearm instead of my
Oh
crossbow.
my god, like a gun?
Like some kind of like blunderbuss or musket type gun.
Okay. I mean, lucky for you, because there is both a library and a smithy in this town. Basically, the smithy has had access to lots of knowledge and information from around the land. The library obviously is like a mage's training facility, and they have lots of books, and they read about knowledge. They don't just train mages, it's also like a place of learning. So basically, as a result, the smithy has actually made guns and can actually make guns. That'd be Garthan.
Okay.
So, however, basically, you're going to have to go see him to purchase the weapon. And I don't think you guys have been to see Garthan yet, but there was something that had occurred during the siege. I believe, due to some low rolls, his shop had been damaged by some of the siege machines.
Yeah.
And now it's come to your attention that he's not super upset about it, but he did. I think the mayor has said that Garthan wanted you guys to stop by and speak with him about it at some point in time. Not like you're in trouble, but go see him about that. So
Okay.
I think you going to get a weapon and that happening would kind of be intertwined as events for sure.
Does he
You
have
know.
enough funds?
I don't know. You
Okay.
wouldn't really know that until he went and found out how much the gun might cost
Oh,
and what kind of weapons might be available.
Okay. Yeah. I would definitely
Can I-
want to check him out before we go. But I'm sorry if anybody else has things.
I'd like to join, I guess. I'd like to follow. So I can
Yeah.
ask questions.
Yeah, you guys definitely do this as a group. Go check out the smithy. Like I said, you had been requested to go see him anyways because you had put some holes into the roof of his building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably something we should do before we go to a feast for the whole town, anyways.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
kinda rude.
Oh, so you guys at some point during the week will stay like the next day after where we left off. You guys go and you make your way into Garthan's together, and you walk in, and basically you walk in and like the shop's not huge. The shop itself is like medium sized, but the forge itself behind that is rather large. He's got quite a nice, pretty decent setup for himself. He's done very well in this town. He's a very skilled smith. So basically, he himself is smithing out back. So you walk in, and a young man you recognize as his apprentice is there. He's the apprentice. He's not. It's kind of like an inside joke around town. He's like a shitty apprentice who's probably not going to make it as a blacksmith. So Garthan kind of just has him like run the counter most of the time.
Oh god.
But, I
Okay.
mean, that's just whatever. I don't know. I don't know. That's just something that you guys know because you live in this town and you hear the rumors of the town, and you know things. Okay, so you walk in and he's like, "Oh, hey, you're here to see Garthan, man." He's kind of a sissy. He's like, he sucks. He's terrible. And he immediately goes back and gets Garthan. He slightly comes up to the front and he's like, "Oh, we'll finally come to settle this business about my roof." Now, Garthan, on the other hand, is basically the epitome of like a buff-ass dude who blacksmiths all the time. Very muscular. He's hairy. He's a manly man. He's got like, actually, surprisingly, he's actually rocking like a confident man bun that he has tied up tightly on the top of his head, like not on the top, but like on the back. But he's a confident man bun, and you know that like after hours, when Garthan lets that hair down, like goddamn, does it get wild?
Like a samurai.
Yeah. And he's like, "It's awful business ever since that stuff with your league been leaking every time it rains in here."
How much do you need to perhaps
Yes. What
patch
can we
the
do for
roof?
you to help patch this up? Do you want us to just help fix it, or do
I
you need money?
No, I mean, the patch has already been fixed. I think just, it was really only a day's work. I just wanted to give you guys a hard time about it, honestly.
No, it's
Well, again,
Without the
sorry
league
about
here, I
that.
wouldn't really have business at all, so it's not a big deal, guys. And he's
Yeah.
like buddying up with y'all. Yeah, he was just giving you a hard time. Like, Garthan's super cool. Y'all know that.
Shit.
Y'all chill with him. Yeah.
Don't do that to me, Garthan.
I'm gonna get like a little satchel and I'm just gonna fill it with 100 gold and I'm just gonna push it into his ow oh shoot I'm gonna push it into his like hands and I'm gonna be
Okay,
like
he's a businessman. Like, he takes it. He knows he's not gonna like refuse it. It wasn't needed, but like he didn't refuse it either.
I'm so sorry. This is for whatever. It really is.
He's like, really, it's more than enough. I promise you guys.
Well,
Yeah,
Garthan, if you
absolutely.
could call us square there. You said you have business because of the league. Speaking of that, I was actually interested in purchasing a firearm. Is that something you could procure around here, or?
Now, you guys have heard Garthan laugh out at the pub many times before after hours. We've never really heard like his business laugh, like his money laugh, and he goes, "A firearm, you say? I just so happen to have a few such items about my shop." And he goes, "Jeremy, look, yeah." And he takes you guys all the way through like his forging area where there's lots of stuff going on, lots of cool forging. It's a pretty sweet spot. And he takes you all the way to like a very like back office room behind that. And he basically he opens up like a cabinet on the far wall. And it's not like a cabinet like a standing dresser cabinet, it's like a chest style cabinet. And like in there is like a very, very ornate rifle. Very nice
Okay.
looking rifle. It actually has a revolving chamber.
Oh shit.
So it's a long barrel revolver, but the chamber's obviously for like rifle ammunition. Very cool piece. And there's two pistols in there as well. One is a revolver, and the other one is not a revolver. It's like loads like a two-shot shotgun would, where it like bends
Ooh.
forward. But it looks very powerful. And
Interesting.
so Garthan, he shows you these. He kind of gives you like the basic rundown. The one's a rifle. It's a repeating rifle. The other one is, a revolver, very standard. And the third one is like what he says. The maker referred to it as a golden gun. He said it can kill anything in one hit. I think he was over exaggerating, but it is apparently quite powerful. And the bullets, he makes the special bullet, they take very well to enchantments. I don't know. I'm not really into that sort of thing. So he explains that stuff to you, and basically any of these pieces, like these pieces are like 10,000 gold a piece.
Okay.
They're extremely expensive. And that's all he has as far as firearms. There's no like shitty blunderbusses or like bullshit broken pistols sitting around.
Okay, interesting. I'll have to maybe come back to you on these. Seems a little too high for my taste right now.
Oh, you a little broke right now, boy?
At
You
the
don't have
moment,
any
at the
funds
moment.
over there.
I may be
There's
back to see you sooner than you think, though. Who knows?
there is a slight bit of work that I could have done.
Ooh, you
I
piqued
know
my
you
interest.
were offering to do things for me before, but this would happen to be on the down low, maybe you'd say, not part of the official league business. Everything with the league is square, but this would be separate, if you will, friend.
Kind of like a contractor. I get that. Yeah. Tell me more.
That's
Yeah, it's like a
surprising.
side contract. A
Surprising.
side contract.
Now, is this something where it's like, oh, if you tell us what it is, we have to do it or you'll kill us?
Nah, I think the offer will be there for a while. Not forever. Somebody else will get to it first.
Great, great. Let's
But,
hear it.
Kill someone.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you have to kill someone.
Can we if we want to?
No,
You may have to kill something.
Okay, something.
Let's
That
hear it.
sounds a little more appeasing.
Here's the deal. There's a mine not far from here.
Yo, yes.
It used to yield very, very well until about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, it was overrun by beasts. Beasts that can't be fought by normal means. No, I don't know what that means before you ask. I haven't been to the place myself since it shut down. But I happen to know the owner, and since he's fallen on a spot of bad luck recently, seeing as how his mine shut down, he's been desperate. And I did happen to acquire the deed to said mine. Now, that being said, the mine is still inoperable, so not of much value to me. If that mine were to be cleared of said somethings, then I would definitely be willing to part with one of my said beauties here.
Oh wait.
Quite interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper to Andromeda. Okay, so do you think he also sells like cool arrows? Cause like
I mean, it sounds like he has everything.
maybe we can like stretchy some arrows out of him. I don't know.
We can try.
I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say to him basically, would you mind throwing in some cool arrows if you don't mind?
Cool arrows? I'm not
Uh,
sure I know what that means. I mean, I've got
you...
a decent stock of arrows +1. I've got a few arrows +2. I've got a few arrows of force, like less than 10 of those. But I mean, yeah, like honestly, those they make the apprentices make them as like a midterm exam at the school, and I have a deal worked out where I get them on the cheese. So yeah, you can have some fucking arrows.
Okay. I mean, like
Don't
something
care about
enchanted,
that.
because they're pretty cool.
Yeah, of course, of course. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I have regular arrows here. I give them away. I don't even sell them. I wouldn't give you those. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay. Cool, cool. Okay, thank you.
Honestly, I mean, it's kind of a reach me even asking you this. I don't want to part with one of my beauties, so that's why I'm giving you this task. It's just chance that the guy gave me the deed before he left town. He was like, this place is cursed. So, no, he didn't say curse. He said curse me for buying it and what's happened to me and my bad luck. And something about digging too deep, and he left me the deed, and I haven't seen him. He's left town, but I mean, I never, it's like if you get it running, that's you know, something I didn't think would happen. So something I also didn't think would happen, me parting with one of me beauties, could be a result of that. Seems like business to me, friend.
Could you mark that mine on our map for us?
Yeah, he tells you, like, gives you a rough description of where it is. Again, he doesn't really know what happened there because it wasn't like he was involved. It's like, you know, he knew the guy, and the guy was like, "Oh, my mind's fucked. I'm leaving town. Here's the deed. Fuck it."
Yeah,
He didn't
it would
care
take some
anymore.
investigation.
He lost everything. Yeah, exactly. But there are definitely people in town, like, still who would know that, for
Cool.
sure. Like for like some of the old workers, or even like some of the guard who initially went to go see what was up. Like, there's definitely stuff like that. So. Yeah, so that's your trip to Garthan's, unless there's anything else you guys want to try and buy, like basic stuff. He's got armor, weapons, he's got it all. Mostly it's a smithy, so it's not a lot of like leather or hide stuff, it's a lot of like metal.
No, I'm good.
No.
Cool. Solid.
Does he want
Trying to get it
to?
done, my friend.
Does he want to let us vendor some stuff? I
Yeah, if you
have
guys want to sell
spiked
some
armor and
shit, what
chainmail
do
I
you
want to
guys?
get rid of.
Yeah, you know, we'll say for the accumulated, you guys also have some stuff that was like from the league. We'll say you were like going to Garthan's and somebody at the league was like, "Oh, take all this stuff. It's the scrap we owe him from the attack or whatever." And you guys each get 200 gold just for general scrap,
Oh, cool.
like bringing in like armors and stuff like that. Yeah, and you can taste any items you don't want, just remove them from your inventory as part of that.
Said what?
Okay,
Oh, God.
200 gold for general scrap. And you can just remove any items you don't want from your inventory, assuming they were part of what you gave him.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Like manacles and stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's something you don't want to keep, if you know, if you just haven't done it yet,
Hey.
you know, it's just a good time to get rid of something. I mean, I'd keep one set of manacles. You never know. You might get into kinky shit in 3 more levels. People
Oh my
mature.
God.
Characters mature. You know.
Oh, God.
And I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
no.
So what
Inappropriate.
about? I still have like my pristine Hydra claws and Hydra tooth. Is that
Oh
something
my
I can
God.
sell?
No, that I mean, that don't include that in this tally. This is for like junk. If you want to try and sell that stuff to him, you could separately.
Yeah, I'm talking like just extra on the side. Can I sell those things?
Well, you have claws and a tooth. How much of each?
Okay, well I have 5 pristine Hydra claws, but I have 6 all day, and then I've got 1 pristine Hydra tooth.
Okay. The tooth isn't really any good to him, but he looks at the 5 pristine claws and something about making a very, very decent maul hammer. And he offers you 25 gold each for all 5 of them.
Oh, nice. But wait, what was that?
So, okay, now hold on though. So a maul hammer?
Yeah. By the way, he's not making you the maul hammer. Like, you would have to come buy it from him if you wanted it.
Could I commission him to make this?
You could potentially commission him to make a maul hammer.
I don't know that I want that though. That is a 2-handed weapon. Okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna hang on to those for a little bit longer until I figure out something else. Never mind.
Okay, he does mention that with the claws, he could probably fashion a custom stiletto-style dagger. Even the tooth could potentially be made into a bladed weapon, but he can't guarantee that it would be like... It's just a tooth. It's not like that big. You know what I mean?
Alright, you know what? Stiletto dagger, I'm in. How much would I... Or could I just include that commission into us doing this work for him in the mine? Say we survive this.
Oh, so you're agreeing to do the work then?
Maybe.
So coy, Andromeda, as always. Yeah, I mean, if you do the work, the dagger will be free of charge. Mount this, put a handle on it. It's not that big a deal.
Okay, guys, I'm in.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. I didn't want to pigeonhole us there, because I really want that rifle, but there might be other things we could do. Is there anywhere else you guys wanted to check out before we start a little investigating?
Did we give the meat to Mr. Fury?
Yeah, you gave it to him already. He was fucking pumped. He already is brining it or something. You're not sure.
Yes.
Oh, what's the owner's name? Do we need to know that? Not really.
Who? The owner of what?
The mine previously.
Oh,
He's out
nah.
of town, so it
Some
doesn't
dude.
matter.
Who cares?
Oh, is there any guards and like people that you perhaps knew, or is it just like surrounding?
Or you mean like the people who might have worked in the mine or might know more?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know specifically.
Okay,
That'd be like a tavern investigation check.
that makes sense. Okay.
We could go over to Cactus Bar real quick and just see if anybody else has information.
Yeah, I wouldn't
do it.
oppose. Cool.
It's up to you guys. We could go there, or we could just get on with it. Good either way.
I mean, I.
You could just
either
walk
way,
to
I
that
don't mind.
fucking
Yeah.
mine, kick the door down, and see what's inside. I mean,
Hmm.
fuck it. The possibilities are literally limitless.
There could be ghosts.
Ooh.
You know, I don't know. I don't know.
We could fuck up some
Yeah, I mean,
ghosts.
He
maybe.
says, we could fuck up some ghosts.
I feel like that's the beginning
Oh,
of a bad
yeah.
horror movie.
I realize you're a level 7 monk who can punch ghosts in the face with your bare hands. My bad.
Oh man, if only. If only we had. Okay, I mean,
It could be ghosts.
we could just like run over to that like bar and be like, "Hey, anybody know about the mine?" And then nobody says anything, we could just go.
Sounds good.
Alright. Let's assume, yeah, you guys go and have some drinks. The evening after learning of this, whatever else you do, you go and have some drinks. Let's have Holden, or two of you guys roll investigation checks for me.
You guys go for it.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
+8 in this bitch.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
No. Why?
So, Iris, you talk to a worker who tells you that it was absolutely fucking ghosts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like, RIP, that bitch is full of ghosts.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Andromeda, you ask around for a little bit and don't really learn much, and then you kind of just have a random thought to ask a guard. And you talk to one of the guards, and the guard you talked to actually was on the patrol, or the detachment to go investigate the mine initially. And he fought some of these monsters. He says that they were giant ticks. They look like giant ticks, and their weapons rotted as they hit them. Like their weapons turned to rust as they fought these things. And eventually they built really, really strong wooden barriers and sealed everything off with all wooden barriers, and they just kind of left it like that. But there was like a lot of these monsters. And they don't really know, he wasn't really sure where they came from. He kind of thinks he remembered them being like, oh yeah, there's, we dug too deep and we hit a catacomb full of these things. Like, that doesn't super make sense to you. But yeah, he's not really sure about that, but he knows all about, like, he tells you about those monsters. So.
So, Mr.
That
Gartan,
sounds
how would you
fucking
recommend we get rid of them? Do you know what their weakness is?
Mrs. Assassin Lady, with all due respect, if we did, do you think we'd have sealed the place off and left it? Or do you think we'd have gone and used that weakness to fight them?
Well, sir, have a great night.
Oh, that was perfect. I love it.
Okay, guys, I say we light the bitches on fire. Oh,
You
wait.
said they were
These-
giant bugs and they turned stuff into rust. That's crazy.
I know, right? Everybody make a history check. History or Arcana?
guess so. Went off.
Wow. Strong rolls, guys. Everybody's above a 15, yeah. You guys talk about it for a little bit, and you're like, it's definitely ghosts. Like
Oh my
100%.
God,
It
guys.
just has to be fucking
Oh my
ghosts.
God.
The ghosts of tick
I knew
monsters?
it. I knew it.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Ay.
I'm scared.
Alright, well, if it's gonna be ghosts, then I'll bring the jug and we'll throw oil on them. We'll be able to see them. Or mayonnaise.
I was hoping you'd say mayonnaise.
Dude, do I have any holy water?
Holden, you still have Henry with you, right?
I slap the top of his head and he starts hovering. Why, yes.
I do have holy water. Yes.
Nice.
Oh man. We can like trap him in the air. Just
Don't
Okay.
cross
Yeah,
the
that's what you guys
streets.
learned. So, you guys are not. It's not ghosts. You figure it out. You talk about it for a little bit, and like it doesn't seem right to you because all you can think is like rust monster, and then you're like, well, that name sounds super made up and really lazy as far as the name of like a creature. So like you're pretty sure that that's not it, but you're not certain. But you have heard. You do have memories of a monster, that its touch can turn things to rust. It eats metal, basically. It rusts it, it corrodes it. So you have heard rumors of such a thing. So it's entirely possible.
That's a little terrifying. Okay, who's ready to go?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Still terrifying.
Holden. So, I mean, I've heard this thing where if you soak rust in ketchup, can your drink thing make ketchup for us to drink that we can squirt on these guys?
Fortunately, it's just mayo. Let me see the
Hold
other
on,
things.
hold on.
Just
Has Andromeda heard some crazy, stupid, dumb rumor about rust and ketchup, or has Samantha heard that? What are you talking about right now?
It can make.
Samantha might be Googling 6 ways to get rid of rust right now.
I promise you, ketchup is not one of them.
I've got acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, and wine.
Oh, yeah. No, I think vinegar gets rid of rust.
By the way, I know there's a list for all the liquids that thing can make, but like if you come at me with a creative liquid that's not on that list, you can make it.
Oh,
I
soup.
don't
Okay.
care.
Okay.
Soup.
Sure, because soup is not food. And in
Oh,
my D&D, soup won't sustain you and you'll still die of starvation even if you have soup.
oh shoot. Okay.
It'll take longer, but you still will. Sure,
I hate
soup's
you
never
so much.
soup's never been fucking food to me, just to be clear.
Man,
You're the
you have a
worst.
long ton of soup then. What the heck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the
I'm
fuck?
sorry. I'm getting a little upset.
Somebody
That was
needs to make a good minestrone or something. Oh shoot, did I just... Oh god. Okay, we're good.
Can you write a song about soup sustaining all of us for like a fortnight?
I probably could, yeah.
Your character is cursed and dies.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened.
No!
R.I.P. Iris.
Like,
Oh,
I
that's
just
too
feel a
good.
chill on my
Too
back, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. I don't
I'm just kidding.
know.
It's all.
Alright, so soup is terrible. Let's move on so nobody dies.
Let's do still. I'm kidding.
Aw.
Kidding. Okay, let's go.
Alright, to the mine! Wait, should we go now?
Yay.
It's gonna be dark. Hell yeah, it'll be all spooky. Let's go.
Oh wait, can everybody see in the dark or not?
I have dark vision.
I do
Well,
not. Let's do this.
Remember,
Oh.
regardless of whether or not you can see in the dark, it's gonna be dark when you get inside the mine. So it doesn't really matter what time of day it is.
It's true.
True. Have we
But-
all rested at some point?
Yeah, you guys, we'll say this is the day after the hunt. You guys woke up from a rest and you did all this stuff. So, You know, if you guys were to travel there right now, you would be arriving at the mine very, very late at night. But as the guard kind of told you, the mine itself is sealed. So you could likely make camp there, or you could like just sleep and head out in the morning, and then get there with a full day, or you could just go there and go inside. Because as I pointed out, it doesn't really matter what time of day it is. It's
That's true.
fucking the same. It looks the same inside the mine.
I mean, we could just go there and, like, blow it up, I guess.
Let's go check it out. Let's go knock on the door.
Might as well.
Just to be clear, if you destroy the mine, there's a very good chance Billy will not get his rifle.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's just a
I would,
rifle.
like, you know, blow up the entrance.
Imagine having the story of blowing up a whole mine.
Look, I'm just making sure that you guys know what's going on, okay?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I just blow up the whole entire.
You're not supposed to nuke the site from orbit.
No,
Don't do
no.
that. Okay.
It's sealed with wood, right?
That's what it sounded like.
Yes, the guy described, they were able to determine that the monsters, I mean, they're strong, but like they're not like super duper strong, you know? So it's like their main thing is like metal. If it was metal walls, they would just eat through it. And even if they were like metal, what one would say like latches and hinges, oh, excuse me, they would get eaten through. So they did like an all wooden barrier they pushed in there and sealed in place. Kind of is the idea.
See, now would be a good time to have a wooden scimitar, honestly.
You could go find Lord Pendragon and borrow his before you go on this adventure.
Does anybody want a shield? Because I have one that I'm not currently using.
Oh, I'm good for the moment.
Made out of wood.
No.
That's not really gonna.
No, I'm good.
Really, like, fight things with.
Shit.
Alright, well. Let's get a to-go cup and let's take a walk.
Let's do it.
Maybe I
So,
can
as far as the trip there, if it's going to be night, I'm just going to keep dancing lights up.
Yeah, the trip there is fine. So, it is definitely dark by the time you guys arrive. Arriving at the mine, there's like a abandoned, like gutted out, like office building would be like the administrative building, or like, you know, there's a couple bunk houses and the mess hall and all that stuff is there. It's super eerie. It's just in the forest, like off a path that where like, you know, the trees and everything's kind of overgrown on that path, but it's still there. Generally, and like, you know, it's very creepy, but the mine entrance itself, basically, there's like a pit in the ground, and the pit goes down about 40 or 50 feet, and it's about like 80 feet across, we'll say, and there's like there's wooden gantries that go down around it, and then at the bottom of the pit goes down, and then there's like a doorway at the bottom, and that actually leads to the mine tunnels, and that's where you guys eventually investigate to and find the wooden barrier. Is down at the bottom of the pit. So the wooden barrier, basically, from where you're at, it's just thick wood. You know, it's heavy wood, and don't look at me like that. And it's it's blocking the entire entrance, and it seems to be going like around the outside of the entrance, as if they made like a big plug and sort of plugged it in there. And on the back side, there's just like piles of rocks that look like they were moved in place with the help of like oxen or crude machinery, like big rocks, such that you wouldn't be able to move this plug out of the way. You guys kind of realize that this doorway in itself is an obstacle. They didn't leave a way still in.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys ponder that for a minute while I make a map for some mines.
Yeah, I have a little bit of an idea, guys. You remember what I did when we fought that ice guy?
Uh-oh.
I heated up his armor so it was like burning the shit out of him every turn. And that spell is called Heat Metal. So maybe we could feed this thing some kind of metal, then heat it up, and it'll burn it from the inside while we're fighting it.
Okay.
That could kind of work.
Interesting.
But,
Let me see.
what metal will we use?
I was probably going to look around in one of these buildings for just like kind of the chunkiest piece of metal we can find. And if not, I have some items. I could use one of my weapons that I don't really use. I wouldn't mind losing, stuff like that.
I was thinking the same thing. I probably have like just a regular plain dagger that I don't use that much anymore.
I could probably put in. What do I have? I have manacles.
That could work too. I think it's. Let's just see if it likes metal or it just happens to hurt metal. I'm not sure about this, but if anything, once we get maybe a small hole open, we could send Henry in to kind of scout out a little bit so we don't walk into a trap or something.
That's a
What
good
are
idea.
regular arrows normally made out of? Are they made out of like stone or are they made out of metal?
Well,
It's so usually made out of metal.
So I have a short bow. I can just shoot these guys with my arrows, and we could heat those up somehow.
Unfortunately, it's more concentrated on any single piece of metal. It could be a bigger piece of metal, but I can't do it to more than one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let me link it so we all have the same context here.
Yeah.
I guess I'll help you find some metal. I guess.
I guess.
I really don't know what to do.
I sold my chainmail. This would have been a good use for it.
Damn it.
Let me see my inventory. I might have something different. Ooh, I could do one of my kilwas, one of the short spears I have. I almost never use them. Unless we could find some kind of piece of metal off of maybe one of the wagons or something in the building. But as far as getting through this doorway, do you ladies have any ideas here? Because other than just straight digging, I'm at a loss.
Um. I wait. Hold up. I think I have. Nope. Nope. I don't. Frick. Where's the metal? Nope. Oh wait. I have. Perhaps I don't know, but if it works in the case, DM. Shatter. It says a non-magical object that isn't being moved or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area.
Wait, what? Shatter, I mean, Shatter, you, based on your experience with the spell, you feel like would probably be an effective way to at least damage this thing.
Yeah,
Maybe I
maybe it
can
would
like
reduce it to something that we could
concentrate
clear
it.
with our hands if you
I could
like bust
probably
up one of these
concentrate.
rocks.
Yeah. Wait, bust what, the rocks or the wood?
Either, I think maybe the wood would break easier.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just like inhale and then scream, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, isn't that what we're all just doing every day?
Brain shattering
I'm gonna
falsetto.
cut my hands. I'm gonna cut my hands right like at the base, and I'm just gonna scream. That's it. Yeah. I don't know if it worked or not.
Okay, I mean, so you basically walked up to this giant metal plug and you, so roll like for the spell for damage, I guess, what the damage is for it. Roll that for me.
21.
Did I?
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
15? Oh, wait.
21.
21. Okay, I mean, basically, like, the wood is shattered. It's fucking crazy. There's tons of effect. The wood splinters go flying everywhere. And in the moment, you're very happy with yourself. And then you kind of step back, and, like, it's had almost no effect.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, it's like you took like a big chunk out of the middle, but like this thing is like you're beginning to think like possibly 20, 30 feet thick of like well-made bound together wood.
Oh
That is
Shit.
like, yeah, like they took this threat seriously and sealed it off big time.
Can we
Maybe we
just
could
light it on
look for a
fire?
different entrance.
I guess. Yeah, why not?
Is
Let's
that
try
a
it out.
terrible idea? Is that gonna fuck up the whole mine?
You see, that's the thing though. Stone doesn't catch on fire, does it?
No.
Is the mine made out of stone, right? Because it's
Natural gas can occur in mines.
True.
Just so we're all on the same page, everybody here is like knows that rocks don't catch on fire.
yeah, I'm pretty
Right.
sure.
I just wanted to make sure like we're all
Yeah.
on the level.
I mean, have you ever tried to catch rock on fire? How do you know?
Fucking touche, babe.
I have like
The
dirt
earth
all
is
over me.
flat.
I don't freaking know. Okay, yeah, just try it out.
Just try it out. Fuck it. Alright,
I
yeah,
mean,
let's
I
do
don't
it.
know what else to do.
Who's got a torch?
Here, I'll throw you one.
Oh my god, it burns!
Wait,
I'll pour
no,
some
not
oil
lit, not
onto
lit,
the wood.
Not lit, not yet, not lit, oh no.
Not lit.
Okay. That was fucking excellent.
Oh
Uh,
no. It
You
just,
guys
it
are
hurt.
the best.
Anyways?
That was
Okay.
so good.
I'm gonna send Henry to float around the perimeter and see if there's any other entrances.
I
that,
mean, there's
yeah.
not. I can save you that time because they went through a lot of trouble to seal off every entrance, and this was the only entrance to the mine, anyways.
Okay.
Even before that. So yeah. There's no more entrances to the
Burn
mine.
it.
Okay, let me light this bitch.
Burn, no smell there. Okay, what was that? I don't know what that was supposed to be.
I don't
Sounded
know.
like a lighter.
Freaking,
Fantasy
I don't
lighter
know.
spell.
Something, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay, sorry. Basically, there's not. What you're using just a lighter? Fantasy, it doesn't do anything.
It's what's it called? A tinder box.
A tinder box? Okay, I mean, you could eventually like
Have a
you
quart of
realize,
oil
like,
we could use.
You would have to like start a bonfire next to this thing, and then it would have to get lit, and then it would burn for probably days.
Oh man.
And then you would probably be able to get through after clearing out the burnt out wreckage of this giant wooden plug.
Maybe
So
just,
like,
What about moving the rocks?
Okay.
Are there any like obvious boulders on the top or side that look like we could leverage out of the way?
Yeah, the rocks are immediately stacked. They were definitely put there with with a lot of effort to place them, but they're not like you could move them, especially with like some spells and stuff, spell casting abilities. It could be done. Yeah. There's not like any super obvious like, oh, this is how we should do it immediately, but yeah. They would probably move the rocks, but even then the wooden stuff is still in the way. Just to make sure we're clear.
Alright guys, let's go home.
Damn.
Wait, are we really gonna?
No, I'm joking.
30 feet of
Can
wood
we
we gotta
dig?
get
30
through.
feet of wood. Maybe we can like. Oh man, maybe we could just. Should I just waste my? No, I don't wanna. I don't know what to do. Frick.
Holden's gonna start digging a hole.
That sounds like the best way, honestly.
Should we help?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're helping.
Kind of next to the wooden plug to see if it like goes down or if we could tunnel underneath it.
I mean, unfortunately, like, it's pretty solid. You do make a little bit of progress, but, like, not much. I mean, you're not sure how far this goes, but it's like you make a little bit of progress, and then you come up against, like, a hard-ass rock that would have to be, like, tipped away at. You know what I mean? But it's, I mean, it's giving you
Okay.
access to, like, a little bit of the side of the wooden plug.
What destroys wood the most?
Fire.
Just fires. So maybe we gotta like just fireball the thing, but I don't have any spells. Do
Fuck.
that.
Can we
I
summon
could put a
termites
flaming
somehow?
sphere on it for 1 minute. I don't know if that'll be long enough.
Spectral termites.
Uh,
I like the idea of spectral termites.
How do we get them?
So, Billy, you messed around with the flaming sphere a little bit, and like, basically, you're between where she hit it with the shatter, and you kind of drive the sphere into that same area, and it's not like pretty, and it's not particularly quick, but like very much like Star Wars style, you are kind of like forming a doorway through the barrier.
hey! Oh my god.
Okay, okay. So
That's
that's a whole
perfect.
minute of the cast. I
So,
could cast it 2 more times.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Oh god. Can I give you bardic inspiration? Yeah, I can. Okay. I'm gonna sing a little song. Okay. An elephant. Obviously definite in his element. He resonates power and he's benevolent. Evidently intelligent, and I really hope this helps in this predicament. And I give you
Oh
bardic
shit!
inspiration.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, that was cool. I didn't know you
Flaming
could
spirit
have.
again.
I plan. Yeah, just try it again, I guess.
okay. No, I mean, again, like the main thing was the flaming sphere plus the shatter. It's not about like no one thing you guys can do is gonna remove this barrier. It's gonna take like
Multitude.
group efforts, if you
Okay,
will.
okay.
I'm just gonna start kicking it. I
Hmm,
don't know. It's gonna hurt probably. I don't know.
I can shove my short sword in the hole.
Oh no. No, actually.
Are we all here?
Yeah, but
I can. All of my other stuff is like healing right now. I can magic missile it with the wand.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, I got disconnected for a
Would
minute.
you like to? Do you want to do it? Would that work?
I don't know. What do you got, Andromeda? You could short bow it while we're burning it.
I could what?
Just shoot it with the short bow.
Sneak
Sure.
attack
Be
it.
like, more
Sneak
to the
attack it.
left, more to the left.
Anything in your pack that could help? I guess probably not, honestly.
Thieves'
Unfortunately.
tools or a bunch of daggers.
You could look for traps for us.
Oh,
See if we're
oh
gonna just
guys, as
trigger
it
a
turns
huge
out, the
trap.
thing was just locked all along. It just had to be unlocked.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, what? Was
No,
there
I'm just
like a
kidding.
key
I'm
or
just
something?
kidding.
Oh
No,
no.
that was a joke. That was a
Okay.
joke.
I shove my sword into the crack and it breaks the whole thing.
Breaks
Oh
the
my
sword.
gosh. Wait, okay,
Aw.
do you still like
No.
sometimes when you like get like it not necessarily works with wood, but it could if it's like super duper like strong. Basically, you like make a hole, you jam like some like I guess sword in this case, and then you sort of like turn it, and then it creates like a whole thing. But that's probably not gonna.
Like it cracks in between the
Yeah,
grains?
yeah. But I don't know if that'll actually do
So,
anything.
you guys basically sit around this giant wooden plug for um, let's give you a D6 hours. No, that's not good enough.
Mm.
No. Yeah, 3 hours. You guys are here for 3 hours,
Just doing nothing. God.
casting flaming spheres and talking about shoving swords in holes.
Okay.
And like, we'll say, Holden, you have to take a piss first.
Okay.
And you decide and you go and you explore you go in one of the other rooms down at the bottom. You realize there's side chambers because you hadn't really looked around at the bottom of the pit. You kind of got down there and were focused
Okay.
on
Okay.
the big wooden plug. And this side chamber, you go in to take a piss, and you go in and
Plug.
you take a piss, and as you're walking out, you just like catch it out of the corner of your eye. It's just like several kegs of dynamite.
Whoa! Oh,
Or
hey guys.
gunpowder rather. Several
just-
kegs of gunpowder,
I'm
like
just
sitting in like a
crying on the
side
ground.
storeroom.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Just crying in defeat.
We're never gonna get it. We're never gonna get it.
Wait, no, check this out. There's like a whole bunch of like black powder down here. This is sweet. Come on, there might be more stuff. It's over here.
Well,
I'll take them to the side chamber and be like, oh, it smells like piss in here. That's weird.
yeah, it does.
Oh, that is
ew.
fucking epic, bro. You're a
Like,
goddamn legend, my friend. A goddamn legend.
I definitely want like a couple scoops of the powder in like some bags. Let's call it like 3 little like sacks full. I'll take those and tie them off and put them on my belt.
will
Because they're
this?
just like hanging on your belt.
But like, will
Yeah.
this?
Safe.
Will we? With the entire point of like exploding the mine, we shouldn't be exploding the mine. We're just gonna try and ignore.
Iris, roll
true.
intelligence for
We'll
me.
do a controlled explosion. We'll bury it right next to it, and hopefully have it like a low impact, heavy shattering type effect.
Oh man, what's my intelligence? Oh, okay. Come on,
You know,
that was something.
Okay. Well, it's enough for you to know that your intent is not to blow up the mine, it's just to blow up the plug.
uh,
Furthermore, this is unlikely to be enough gunpowder to destroy the entire mine.
This is a lot.
Are there blasting charges or any type of plunger device, or is this going to be something we'll have to set off via spell, etc.?
Probably that second thing you said. You don't really
Okay.
see anything like that around. Honestly, everything else is pretty much empty. It seems like it might have been a fluke these were left here.
Maybe we can put
Awesome.
the black powder in the hole that we made. And
That's what I was
sorta
thinking.
just- yeah.
Put it like in the side
put a
and try
lot
to
of
blow
things
it
in
from
that
the
hole.
side. Yeah.
I just don't want the whole mine to go down because that would be kind of wasting this whole entire.
That would be too funny. It's just like mission fails
We spent
immediately.
a whole
Yeah,
set
sorry,
sufficiently
just kill the
failing a
mine.
side quest.
Cole, we load the
like it
quick
just
save
comes up.
from 2 hours ago.
Comes up in red letters on the screen, and it's just like quest failed.
Okay,
It's one of
so,
those side
like-
quests you can't ever go pick up again.
can we use mayonnaise to put out a fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but we can make some fire grilled cheeses.
Oh man.
You can make the most fire grilled cheese with mayonnaise. Goddamn, I'll swear by it.
Well, I was actually gonna say we can fill your keg with water just to be safe.
That's a good
but
idea.
Also mayonnaise, yeah.
Mayonnaise is
Okay.
like.
Hey, Andromeda,
You can, like, throw it
Andromeda,
on
roll
there
an
and it
intelligence check.
Oh.
So if I do salt water, it can pour up to 12 gallons. So that's good.
Are we doing the black powder or what?
Yeah, definitely. We should bury it, have like a little pile of black powder on top, and one of you, probably Andromeda, could shoot a fire arrow at it.
Intelligence 19. That's a high enough roll for you to know that in the event that things go wrong, fire is not what you're going to be worried about.
Shrapnel,
It's
probably.
going to be thousands of pounds of
collapsing.
earth on top of you.
Okay, so.
And mayonnaise will not protect us.
I cast a mayonnaise spell.
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Cast a
Okay,
mayonnaise
whoa,
spell.
okay,
Everything
okay.
is okay.
Maybe we could do like a little bit, just a little bit, like just like the tiniest.
How many kegs do we have?
3.
Let's start with 1, and if it
Minus
doesn't work, we'll
3
do
small
2.
bags.
How about?
So you start with 1 keg.
Yeah.
How much?
No,
like,
we should just do it all 3. Let's do all 3. Let's get to a safe distance,
No.
and then Andromeda can
Oh my
shoot a
God,
fire
no,
arrow.
no. It's gonna collapse the whole entire mine, though.
Nah,
As
no
long as
way.
we're not in it.
Quickest way to fail a side
I mean,
quest.
no,
You guys
no.
are good. This is so much fun.
Okay. But if we start with 1 and that's not enough, we can.
We still have 2
finish with
more.
The last 2.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I could just shatter it if you guys want. I could just shatter until something happens.
Hmm.
I could just
So
Okay.
right
scream and
now,
scream and scream.
right now, based on all the work you guys got over the past like 3 hours, there's like for an average sized person to step like 3 feet into it. So, you have a little bit of leeway already in there. So if you want to maybe try and go a little deeper with part of that or anything before you
Okay.
set the charge, but that's where you're at right now.
Okay,
Just so you guys know, okay?
I'm gonna do a little yell, I guess, one more time.
Wait, I was like, you just scream at it. So you're shattered now that you're like
Oh god, that
inside the
didn't do
wood.
anything. Oh
No,
no.
no, well, even with lower damage roll, now that you're inside the wood and you're like shattering out all around you, it's definitely like you can feel it like when you guys see it from the outside when she does it, you see like the whole wood like shift and move and like vibrate or like ripple. So like it's definitely like weakening the entire thing and like Iris inside like the wood around you like cracks and frays and like
I'm
you
gonna
feel it
back
get
out.
weaker. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
But
Yeah,
you're
wild.
that's
definitely
what
like
Michael do.
that dropping a shatter like with your face all the way deep in the wood was definitely like pretty effective. Like you definitely felt like that helped out what you're about to do with the gunpowder.
Yeah, I think one keg will be okay, maybe.
Okay.
I just hope we don't destroy the whole
So
mine with it.
who in this party has experience with black powder?
I'd
Mm,
say Andromeda might,
None of you guys.
Holden would.
Most? Wait,
None
okay,
of you
so
guys.
black powder
So
is black powder like literal black powder that we can like make a trail, or is it like
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like Looney Tunes.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, are we like watching Bugs Bunny right now? Because then
Oh
I have
yeah.
some experience.
we could just
I will
place
say that
the
Looney
keg?
Tunes physics in this universe, Looney Tunes physics
Okay,
apply
so I guess
to
I could put
gunpowder.
one keg in
Yeah.
the place, and then we just like make a trail, light it with a candle, and see how it goes.
Take cover for sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So safe distance, I'd say I'd want to be at least 90 feet away. For anyone who's not making the run, who wants to make the run.
Well, okay,
Okay.
so the 90 feet question kind of comes down to remember you're in a pit that is 80 feet circular and 50 feet deep, and
Yeah, I want to be on the edge of the
there's
circle,
gantries.
able to like take cover.
Okay, on the far end from where, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Who has a high
And then
athletics?
let me make a potion and see if I make a
athletics.
swiftness one.
Athletics. Where are you?
Or, well, okay, yeah, maybe that's more important. I don't really know.
I rolled a
Proficiency.
3. I made a resilience potion. Incorrect. Okay, no worries.
Mm, what does half proficiency mean?
It means you get half your proficiency bonus added to the roll.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes added on top of your proficiency, which can be good.
Does anybody else have like a good athletics or?
I'm gonna try this potion again. Same thing. All right, I got 2 of them.
I have a high athletics. I just don't know if that's what we're going for here.
How about
I
you
thought we
shoot
were just
shoot
gonna
an
make a
arrow
keg,
that's on
make a
fire?
trail, like a long trail, and then we just light the trail with the candle, and then sort of like, Looney Tunes.
Sure.
How long
makes
could
sense,
a trail go for?
With having more than half of the powder still in the keg, how long can we make the trail?
You used like a little bit of powder to do some test burns, and you realize that like the trail has to be rather thick in order to burn properly. So like
Maybe we can
20
use the
feet.
other keg. Maybe one more keg.
One keg for a trail and one keg to actually ignite
If,
the wood.
if we're doing that, we might as well use
Yeah.
both whole kegs in there, and then use one for the trail,
Uh,
because we won't have enough like power to hit it harder next time.
that's true.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, 2 full kegs and then 1 full keg for a trail, and then let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you guys use to light the? I guess you just use a torch. You guys have
Just
tinder
gonna get
box.
like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
cool. Yeah, you do like one cake, two cakes.
Hell yeah.
It's like you guys are
Hell yeah.
pretty filled with anticipation. Like y'all are like giddy with anticipation going
Come
into
on.
this.
Come on.
And it's like
Cover ears.
and there's a massive explosion and even on the far side, you guys
Dude,
all take more damage.
Yeah, please.
Mm,
As much as you want. I
than
don't think
just
I'm
them,
like
and
ready
it
to
just
eat it yet,
fucking
so you
just
could even kill
showers
it.
everybody,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
hot. But after the chaos of that happening, you guys all kind of it's clear, and you look up, and
That shit be hitting different.
it's not like a
It was good with the
miracle moment.
chips,
The
too.
entire entranceway to the mine isn't like open all of a sudden, but it's basically now only blocked by piles of destroyed wood.
Nice.
There is no longer.
Alright.
Yeah, exactly, and a lot of it's been distributed out, into the space between where you are and where the plug was. Like you've successfully blown it apart. Yes, you'll be able to pick your way through with another hour or two's of work.
yay.
But I
Oh,
will
yeah.
say that now that you've blown it, and by the time you go, now that you've blown it, you realize that by the time you go to pick it apart, it's going to be like going on exhaustion time for you guys.
Yeah.
So the decision kind of is if you guys want to rest at some point or just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, we want to rest
Should
for
we
sure.
We could probably, yeah. But like, should we do a watch just in case something comes out of it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
I don't
100%.
mind taking a short rest. I don't mind taking a short rest.
Yeah.
Let's do a long. Will we need a long to avoid exhaustion or just a short rest?
With a short rest, you guys would be able to avoid the effects of oncoming exhaustion.
Okay, we can do that. That's like an hour.
I'll take a watch.
It'll take an hour and a half for us all to do it. That's perfect.
Take a nap, yay!
Okay, cool. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up to the cabin and sleep for an hour. I'll be right back.
I don't know what you want to do, Andromeda, but
We can trade nap times.
okay. I guess I'll take first or second watch.
Whichever works for you.
Okay, I don't mind taking first. It's okay.
Alright, so Irish, your first watch, and Holden, you went to go sleep up in the cabin upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Irish, your first watch. During the first 30 minutes, not much super bad goes down. Everything's
Oh, God.
generally good. You don't really see anything. Nothing bad occurs. No,
Fucking
it's good.
context.
It's okay.
Okay.
The first watch goes good. Nothing super bad happens. Just like,
Yeah, I'll take
what
the
super
second.
bad's gonna happen? Come on.
So
Yeah.
when she goes on watch, where do you go, Iris?
So some company that was gonna print PS5 plates, like the side plate things,
Stay there and just take a
like,
nap. I don't know.
had like millions of orders
Yeah, you,
set
like,
up.
just
They were just
sleep
gonna 3D
nearby.
print them, and they got
Yeah.
fucked and shut down. Had to cancel everything
That's fun.
because it's a part of the PS5, so it's a patentable part.
Mm.
Right.
So people are gonna be coming out now with like ones that can clip onto the
So what
sides.
you
I
doing?
don't know,
That's
like
very
it might be
Oh,
something
that'd
that
be
people
cool.
want to buy because you can do that as long as it's
Thank
not
you.
an integral part of the original design.
Okay, so Andromeda, during
accessory.
your watch, roll a perception check.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, I can make custom shit.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be great, I have a feeling.
Ooh!
Oh, dirty 20. Yeah, I mean, you
20?
hear it long before you could have possibly seen it. Like, there's absolutely movement in, like, where the wood pile is, like, coming from the tunnel over there. You hear, like, movement over there.
Okay. Do I have time to do two things?
You have plenty of time. You just hear it. Like, it sounds far away. You hear it.
Okay, so I still have some poison on hand that I would like to use. I'd like to I can use it. It's just a basic poison to tip 3 of my arrows with it. And I will yell at Iris that she needs to wake up. We have to get to the mine. Go wake up Holden and tell him he needs to get down here.
Oh, what? Okay. I just go and try and wake up Holden.
Okay,
Oh,
so
what?
you wake up, you coat your
I saw
arrows.
something.
She wakes up, and then she runs up. It's gonna take you like a few minutes to wake Holden and you guys to
Oh,
return
wait.
back down
Hold
here.
up. Wait, hold on. Maybe I can do this cool thing. Oh, wait. No, I don't even have to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna, like, clap my hands together and I'm gonna point towards Holden. And then just, like, come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. She
Okay,
saw
okay.
something.
Can you?
Oh, was that a
do you need to be able
message?
to see Holden?
Yeah, message.
Do you need
Can
to be
I
able to
think?
see him?
I don't.
I think message is just like she needs to be able
It's
to.
just
She needs to
within
know them.
range. Within
And what's
range.
the range?
120 feet. You can cast a
Yeah,
spell through.
you're within 120 feet of him.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'll get up, grab my shield, and run downstairs.
Alright, it's still gonna take you a minute to end up joining them.
Oh, a whole minute. Okay.
I'll just
Well,
grab
a minute or two, or whenever I say you show up is when you show up.
Okay.
So can I not apply my poison yet? Because it definitely loses.
Oh, pop
Yeah.
expeditious retreat.
No, I mean you guys. Well, hold on. Everybody needs to calm down. This I think.
You need to calm down.
I mean, who knows what's in there? We don't exactly know.
It lasts 10
something
minutes.
Something tells me you're gonna find out.
Oh, and Henry's with me.
Oh,
Oh, Henry.
we know. Henry now is always with you, like a certain weasel named Sparkles.
Sparkles. Lived through so much.
You know what I just realized? Sparkles was on me that whole time.
Like lava
Sorry,
damage.
I'm looking for a really cool creature.
That's gotta be a critical role thing, right?
It is.
Okay.
It definitely might be. What's your point, babe?
I'm just asking questions here.
When are we gonna start listening to Critical Role, watching Critical Role?
I don't know. It's a great question.
They got this thing called Recap, and I've been doing it. I've been using it, and it's like actually pretty good.
I mean, that's cool if you're okay with being a cheater. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me.
I'm so lost. Like, we listened to it coming back from Jacksonville one time, and I'm like, who are these people? What are they doing?
That's
I
fair.
don't get
Yeah.
it.
No, you just like, I don't know. I watched it on YouTube when I was just doing stuff. I don't know.
Being a cheater.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What?
It does the work. I mean.
Oh, I have a phone call.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
You're still on Discord.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, let me disconnect from that. I'm still on a Discord call right now.
Still here. Oh, okay.
Any requests for songs? If I remember, if I know how to do it. Oh god.
Play Here Comes the Sun.
Oh god. Oh. Shoot.
No, you're right there.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh frick, I
Look
don't
at
know
these
the song.
frogs.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't have a ukulele, it's a violin, so it's a little weird.
That was pretty much it.
Oh.
We got frogs, people.
Frogs.
See them?
Are those? They are frogs. Oh my god. What are we gonna do, guys? All my weapons are made of metal.
Well, I think you have a magic dagger, so that one might be safe, but your other one might be fucked.
I really don't want to risk the magic dagger, though. It's so cool.
I'll tell you this, in my experience, magic weapons don't tend to get damaged by stuff like this.
I have the power of Google at my fingertips. Yeah, I will probably just stick with my short bow. Just to be safe.
Yeah, because if we engage it up close, you can still get your sneak attack by shooting it.
That could work.
Yeah.
And maybe like, okay, so they said that they had a armor or something.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys.
What's up?
It's cool.
No, I just got a phone call. Alright, so, Holden, you're still working your way down the gantries, like making your way downstairs after hearing her message? You two, not long after awaking and hearing the message, you see two creatures, like human-sized creatures, basically start approaching. You can see them moving, like, over the bits of wood. They have, like, I'm using frogs as the model, but imagine something that looks more like a giant tick. But with like 2 legs, and it's got really like long antennas with like frills all over them. You can see through the darkness, and like they seem to be like holding the frills out and catching the sense of something, and then moving towards it, and then holding them again, and getting more and more accurate. And after watching them for a moment, as they get within like 60 feet of you guys, you notice they're moving like directly towards you, like they're directly sensing you with whatever they're doing. So, they don't seem to be directly aware of your presence, but they're definitely moving directly towards you. Like, they're aware of you. So I guess they are aware of your presence.
I'm gonna message, I'm gonna cut my hand, and I'm gonna point at Holden. Hey, do you think you can make, like, a putrid smelling, like, liquid?
I've got mayonnaise.
I was thinking a little more strong,
Oh
like
my
maybe
God.
vinegar or like.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Hold, like, if you, I'm telling you, like, if you look at the jar and state the word diarrhea, that jar will fill with diarrhea.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like, I'm
Okay.
giving you, like, leeway. Like,
I'm never drinking.
I have mayonnaise with like some lime in it. I'm joking. Yeah. I'll pour out some I'll pour out some apple cider vinegar out of it.
Oh my god, that's gonna work. Okay, that might work. I don't know.
See if that brings them over. Ooh, wait, no. How about this?
No.
How about this? How about this? How about blood?
Can, like,
I say blood, and I pour it.
don't. I mean.
okay.
Whose blood is that? God. Okay.
Okay, so you're pouring that, like, down, you're pouring that, like, down.
Like over the edge of the
edge
gantry.
where you're
Yeah.
at. Yeah, over the edge of the gantry. Okay, and what is the hope you're having for this?
Maybe we
I
can,
hope it's blood, and
maybe we
blood
can,
has a lot of iron in it.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe they'll
That's
smell it.
true, actually. Yeah. They don't seem to react.
Yeah. It's more like something really strong smelling so that they get caught off from the scent. Like maybe
So
we
at this
can go
point,
out
they're
and
within
that will
40
overwhelm.
feet. At this point, they're within 40 feet of you guys.
Okay.
And they seem to be, like,
I don't know.
getting more aggressive, and that's just the 2 you who are on the ground. What do you guys do?
Githyanki piss.
What?
Githyanki piss. It's an astral plane thing's piss.
Hold on, why do you have that?
The jug.
Yeah, why? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I will
It's
allow
one of my
that.
infusions.
I will allow it. Okay, that's fair. I'll allow it, yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but maybe we can like throw it at them. I don't know. That's not gonna work.
You, from where you're at, you know, they're, like, happen to be near you for a moment, you shower the creatures and get Yankee piss, it has no effect
Oh shit!
on their
Damn
progress. They're like aggressively, like they seem to be like perturbed for a moment by the liquid, but like then they immediately like still are looking at Iris and Andromeda.
Can I perception check them? See if they like what their senses are like. Are they blind? Are they deaf? Can they only guide
I
through?
mean, right as you go to perceive, and one looks up at you, and you see like you see like a face, and you think it might not have eyes, and then all of a sudden, as if eyes are open, you see like two green glows, and this creature begins to pick up speed and run at you, and we're gonna roll for initiative.
What? Okay.
Ooh, let's go.
Both of these creatures run at you. Yeah.
I was waiting for that roll for
So.
initiative.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so Holden got a 12, which makes Henry a 12.
Yeah, so Holden, I guess you explained it last week, but why do you always have like a .12? Where does that come from?
Oh, so it's like a setting on Roll20, I believe. So when I roll initiative, it includes my dexterity. So if somebody else gets the same number, you know like who would go first. So higher dexterity, if you match the same number in initiative, goes first.
Okay,
Alright guys,
interesting.
I want you to know these creatures have a -4 initiative, so I rolled a 0 initiative.
Ooh.
Irish, you're up first with a 23. They are, at this point, they are within 20 feet of you, or they're about 25 feet away from you by the time this took place, and after their initial charge in your turn, okay?
Okay. I'm going to. Wait. Okay. Where are they? Sorry.
What, they look like giant ticks. They're covered in, like, what looks like hard armor. They have tails that are whipping around, covered in the same frills as those two antennae hanging off of their head.
Okay. How far away?
25 to 30 feet. About 25 feet, we'll say. Yeah, 25 to 30, give or take.
Okay. I'm just gonna like. Yeah, I'm just gonna scream.
You're just gonna scream?
Yep. Shatter.
Oh,
Scream.
Shatter? So, yeah, are they in range for that? I thought it was just like around you or near you. What's the
It
range?
says 60 feet to 10 feet.
Oh, okay. So you can.
Oh,
is
6
it,
feet, 10 feet, like height. Okay, so I think the length is 60 feet, like range, and the
Well-
area is 10 feet. Or so.
Does it state like a? Does it state like the shape of the spell? Is it like a cube or a cone or a cylinder? A circle?
Wait here. I'm just. Are you on Discord?
Yeah.
It's like this. It's like a sphere.
10-foot
Sphere.
sphere.
So it's a sphere.
Okay. So
But
I'm
you
just
can
gonna, like,
can you cast it though? You can place it like wherever you want within a certain range of you. Is that sort of what it says?
Yeah, within 60 feet.
Okay, range 60 foot. It's a 10-foot sphere. Okay, so yeah, you can hit both of them because they're close together. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure I had a hold
like
on
right there.
how it
Yeah.
worked.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it right in between them, which definitely allows you to hit both. Okay, and then what is that? That is a. Do I make a save or how does this work?
Creature takes. Oh, so I think. Did I just. No, I didn't. Okay, here. I'll just do it. Okay. This worked.
Constitution DC 16. Alright, so I got 2 of those going down right now. 19 and the 12. The 19 will pass. Con is +1, so the 12 will fail. So one takes 16 and one takes 8. The one of them seems is pretty hurt by that. The other one is like, that hurt a little bit, but I'm fine. Alright, so you got anything else?
I'm going to also scream and just run.
Okay.
I don't know where I am. Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's you. No, that was you. You just pinged. You should be able to move that guy around, right?
I'm just gonna go this way.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Andromeda.
Okay, I would like to climb up. Oh shit. What's going on? Okay. I am going to just move up here onto this rock so I'm not right down there on the ground.
Okay.
And then I would like to use my short bow on this guy. I guess
On
I
which
don't
one?
know. On the guy on the
This one?
right. I'm trying to
Okay.
ping him.
Let's go. That one.
Yeah.
Do you know how the ping works? I'm just
I
kidding.
guess
I'm
I
such a
don't.
dick.
You
Are you
are.
gonna use one of your special arrows, or are you just gonna use your bow arrow, your regular arrow?
I mean, does it count? Cause like it said it loses potency after a minute, and I definitely did it way early.
Oh, no, yeah, because you guys waited for them to approach, the poison effect has worn off on the arrows. Like, that was more than a minute went by while you guys were, like, observing the creatures before the attack happened. I was referring to the magical arrows that you have, though.
I do have magical arrows.
Yeah, and just a reminder, every time you shoot one, it deducts the cost, it deducts your count by 1, and I think right now you had, I think you had 17 left.
I have
And,
it under notes.
Okay, and each one of them, every time you use one, you make 3 hit rolls, like 3 attack rolls.
Ooh,
Hold
good.
on. Maybe I don't have it under notes.
It's okay, I'd say 17 sounds right, based on
I
what
think
I remember.
that's what I was.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. So
Not me.
I mean, should I just roll 3?
Yeah, if you're gonna use one of those arrows, you can just use 3. You can just roll 3 attack rolls, like 3 d20s with your modifiers.
Okay. I would love to use one of my magical ones.
Okay, well, hold on. You can stop doing that now. First off,
Yes.
okay, you hit, the first one is a 21, that hits. And that does, okay, that does do 26 damage. That is gonna do sneak attack damage because, he hasn't acted yet this round, okay?
Okay.
So the first one, like, just obliterates that fucking creature.
Yay.
Now, the second shot, you have to roll the hit again.
Gotcha.
Those
That
are all just
actually
damage
makes a
rolls
lot
you
more
did.
sense.
It does, right?
Yeah. Sure does.
We'll use the next damage roll you made. Alright, so an 18 will hit. You don't get sneak attack this time, but it does 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
So he's still going. So roll one more hit roll to see if you hit again. And a 15 does hit, so that is then going to be 6 damage, 5 damage, and that is enough to finish him off. So through a quick volley of arrows, Andromeda, you just eliminate both of these things that are rushing towards you guys.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Holden, you meander your way down from the gantry, and you're just like, oh shit, why did you wake me up? You know, what's the big deal? But without even a perception check, you guys 100% can hear more of these things inside the cave. There's definitely a bunch more of them. These two came out here for whatever reason you don't know.
What if we set up a trap?
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm
not entirely sure how to do that, but basically this place is a big area, right? So I was thinking maybe we can make a trap in the in the entrance, I guess. Something that'll make them either, I don't know. You can use that poison if you want. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but basically we make enough sound and they sort of come out like these two. Just an idea. I don't know.
to kind of draw them in. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we could see what's inside first, or I don't know what you guys want to do. Oh, maybe we can, if you would Holden, if you would. Oh wow, that's okay. Send Mr. Small Boy there.
Oh yeah. Have Henry like go look around a little bit.
Henry. If it's okay.
Yeah, definitely. At the same time, I want to use dancing lights and send them to the 4 far corners of the room looking for movement.
I want to go
Okay.
see.
And then have Henry kind of fly around in a circle about 30 feet off the ground looking for stuff. Sorry, Andromeda, what was that?
No, I totally cut you off. I just want to go see what happened to my arrows that I shot into these guys. Did they corrode or rust or anything? Are they
Yeah.
still whole?
No, they like the metal tips are rusted and corroded, but the wooden shafts are still whole.
Oh.
Damn,
Like,
even
they
though it's a
they
magic
definitely
arrow?
took damage. This is like, that's a good point, actually. Because you don't, like, shoot 3 arrows. I don't know.
It's like
It's,
one arrow
these-
and then it like.
Yeah, but you make 3 hit rolls. It allows you, the way I envision it is like, you don't even shoot an arrow, really. It just allows you to draw the bow back, like, 3 times in quick succession, and just, like, pow, pow, pow. And it's kind of, like, magical. So, yeah, these arrows are actually fine. These arrows are not corroded or anything. But you still, the arrows are now non-magical. These are non-recoverable arrows.
Gotcha.
Before you go getting any ideas.
Can I recover them and make them normal arrows since I totally keep track of how many arrows I have?
No, and in fact, because they lose their magical property after they're shot, the tips are corroded.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, or else you'd be able to. If I said they were still magical, you would be able to recover them. Like, no,
Right.
they lost their magical. But you know how these arrows work. So you know that they lose their magical property after you shoot them. So it makes sense that they would have corroded.
Do I know how they work?
Roll an intelligence check. I'm just. Hey,
You
do you know how these arrows work? Roll acrobatics.
Get some tetanus. Yeah.
You guys are all down here now. Again, the entrance, you can hear movement. It doesn't sound like anything's coming out right now, but there's more stuff in there. And with your dancing lights, you feel like you would notice anything leaving this area.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a second.
No, you're good. You guys got the dancing lights out. You're watching the entrance. Oh. Nothing has come out yet or anything like that, but I mean that's just sort of where
Well,
we're
send
at.
Henry into the entrance.
Okay. How far?
Cautiously flying. We'll send him about 30, 40 feet in at first and look around.
Do you see through his eyes, or how does this work?
I don't think so. Let me click him really quick. It would be more like he would come running out if he saw something. I would tell him to do that.
Okay.
Can he
So, well, can he in any way communicate back to you? What? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
No, hold on. I'm going to read that really quick. Friendly to you, obeys your commands, shares my initiative. It's less specific on that. Yeah, it's more of like just a utility thing. So I suppose
Yeah.
I could do magical tinkering, and I'll make a small rock into a torchlight using that feat through Artificer. I'll have him hold it and just fly and kind of stay in eyesight so we can see a little light coming off him. Do like a little circle and come back.
Okay, so you guys watch him. He goes into the entrance. The entrance is, it's wide enough to get like a cart through, so it's not like tiny or anything. So, maybe we'll say like 15 to 20 feet across, and at its top, like maybe 10 feet high. It's like just an oblong sort of tall shape. That's where the plug was, and there's still lots of rubble everywhere. But as you see Henry float in with his torch, he's there and he's surrounded by darkness. The light shining on more rubble and stuff, and then like. There's a moment where, like, real quick, you just see, like, 3 sets of green glowing eyes, like, light up behind him. And
Oh,
lightning
no.
fast, like, 3 of these monsters jump out of the darkness right at Henry.
Okay.
So, what's his armor class?
I believe
Yeah.
11. Give me 1 second.
Damn, he would have been. He might be okay.
Armor class 13.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, 2 of these missed. The nat 20 is gonna hit though.
Oh no.
So,
He has low ass hit
yeah.
points.
Oh my god, I am the worst. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
okay. So
He takes
16.
He takes 17 damage.
He is down. You probably just hear like a little pop and like a small explosion. He is dead.
And how much of him is like metal versus wood or other materials?
It's kind of like Bender. It's like what percentage of different types of metal. You know what I mean? It's all metal.
So he has a permanent -1 to damage rolls.
Oh no.
And that would be like even more intensive for you to fix on top of like reviving him, which I know is cost intensive.
Oh, for
The
sure.
idea basically here being that like immediately he has started to corrode. Okay.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yep. Okay, but like, then nothing else happens right then. That just happens, and then the torchlight goes out. We'll say it's like snuffed out, and one of the creatures lands on top of it and accidentally buries it. So you can no longer see inside.
Those fuckers.
Oh no. Okay.
Alright, I am going to run forward towards the entrance. And I'm going to cast a flaming sphere just about where I saw Henry go down. Like, not listening to what anybody's saying, I'm just running up and doing that.
Is that saves for anything in the sphere, right?
Correct. Let me pop it. It's
What's
a
the
Dex 14.
Okay, 2 of the creatures fail, 1 passes. So show me that damage, because there are indeed 3 creatures there.
Okay, so 9.
Okay, and is it for half or for no damage?
Ooh, good point. Let me see. Half as much. So half, 4.
Yeah, 2 of them take 9, 1 takes 4. Okay.
And yeah. Fuck these guys.
Yeah, they suck.
So when I do that,
there, you can see 3 of them like beating on Henry's metal.
ooh, fuckers. So as I do that, I snap the striker gloves to cause the fireball, the flaming sphere. All the dancing lights go out simultaneously because that was concentration as well. And as a bonus action, let me see. I'll throw a healing word at Henry. I don't think. No, it can't. He's a construct. Never mind. Okay, that'll be it.
Okay, I mean, are you guys basically getting ready to run ass and fucking raid this place, or what?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pissed.
Right, that's kind of what
You
I'm
killed
feeling.
Henry.
We're going in, right? Yeah,
They killed Henry. My little
going in, yeah.
homunculus guy got like
Okay,
one
perfect.
shot mark.
Yeah.
So let's take a 10-minute break, and then you guys are gonna go in here and fucking kick ass and
Never
take
trust
names, right?
Sounds good.
Is that cool with
Okay.
everybody? Alright, perfect. Quick breaky poo.
Oh, this is like bad. I don't like these monsters. Fuck. Okay.
You don't have to like them, they fucking love you.
Ugh, the boys. Alright, I'll be back.
Alright.
Them boys, them boys.
they work for what I need them for. They're not like high end noise canceling or anything. I was only sitting in the second pedal this before anyway. That one's about shambling map. Like under my notes, under outlines, the yeah,
Dude, it takes like 15 minutes to make bacon. It's so nice. Like, little piece of tinfoil, 3 pieces of bacon, 15 minutes later. Oh, damn. That's fucking wrong.
I mean,
I said Elton wrong.
you could also be friends with Gordon Ramsay and Guy Gary. Elton Brock. But he's gotta have like a very heavy drink bag. Y'all, it's Elton Brock.
Elton Brock, bro. What?
Elton Brock.
Okay.
Name repeat, whatever. I was just gonna say, so I got on Chewy, I'm gonna order her food. I don't know, but I need to do so much to get free shit. I know. Super like, do you want to get them a rope toy or what? What is he? Oh, that is not good. Yeah, it's definitely already falling apart. Little dog. It's just, I mean, how do you feel about baby toys now? Like now that you shove them out in the living room and not be laying there.
The problem isn't worse. The problem is like, watch. Anyway.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, it's too bad. There's a little cow for your cow dog. Oh my god, come here. Come here, this is super important.
No.
to show you. I know.
You.
Yo.
Okay.
Hey, hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. So how we feeling? Ready to go?
Yeah.
Right, so basically where we're at is you guys were still out front of the cave. You would just watch Henry go down. You know there's at least 3 more monsters in there. How you guys playing this? The flaming sphere is still there, but the monsters quickly scurried away from it back into the darkness.
All right. I would just try to move the sphere closer to where one of them walked away.
Okay. Yeah, for a few minutes you keep driving it down the tunnel. You don't really get any more hits on creatures. Unfortunately, they seem to have retreated a bit in the face of your assault of flaming sphere.
Okay, I guess we just sort of go in and try and do this?
Yeah. This flaming
Yeah.
sphere lasts 1 minute, so I would just walk behind it with it about 20 feet in front of me until I get up to where Henry was and try to pick him up and put him in my bag.
Yeah, exactly. I anticipated you would want to do something like that. So this is the first section of the tunnel you see as you guys enter, and that's Henry right in the middle there, laying down pretty much. Okay.
Oh, it's black?
So,
Oh, okay. I see it now.
and I have a flaming sphere model. Let me grab that and put it on the board.
I don't know if lesser resurrection will, I mean, lesser restoration will work, but
There's your flaming sphere, Billy.
Nice.
I will say at this point your flaming sphere is up here. Okay.
Okay.
is it?
Oh wow, this is a big map.
It's not that big. It's a little large.
Hey.
Is it possible? I don't know how if it would work, but basically, if I cast lesser restoration on Henry, it would or wouldn't work.
Holden, if you ask him that, would likely tell you that that is a waste of your spell slots.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that. What I need to do is basically have him in the shop, and I need to find myself another gem. But that's okay. Those are things we can find, and I can make some modifications. Honestly, it was a poor choice of mine sending a metal creature in there, but
Yeah.
we've learned.
Should have thought that through.
I guess at this point the flaming sphere is probably gone.
Okay. It snuffs out until you summon another one. Yeah, so you guys moved up. You've got Henry now with you. The board, so you don't have to worry about him, but you collected him.
I'll go ahead and
So yeah, you
repop
guys
dancing lights so those of us can see.
Yeah, you guys have light. What's your marching order?
I mean, if let me see how long this lasts, but yeah, up to an hour. Andromeda, if you want to be invisible, I can make you invisible.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Will
Okay.
she continue to be invisible?
For an
Like,
hour
even if she
until
attacks or
she.
something?
Well, it's when she makes an attack it'll end.
Hmm.
But
Well,
she'll
let me think
she'll
that
get to
one.
like
Jump.
100% open a fight with a sneak attack no matter what.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I will reach out. I'll reach into my bag. Actually, no, I need to pull one of your eyelashes out, and I put it into some gum Arabic, and then I just stick it in your mouth for you to chew on, and then I just like slap you on the shoulder, and you turn invisible.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
see.
Chew that root. You feel violated. Okay.
I feel
Roll
violated,
roll a
but also,
violation check.
I don't think that's a thing. Is
You're
it?
right. This isn't third edition. My bad. Um. Yeah, that joke was for you, Billy.
It was called survival, and I got 4, so I
Oh,
call
jeez. You
HR.
choke on the
and
arrowroot. Yeah. Oh, you call HR. Oh no!
No.
HR shows up. Oh god, they're the worst. So Lich, it's the Lich. His name is HR. He's the big bad of the campaign.
All right.
Okay. Alright,
Anyways,
so by the way, this map isn't really that big. It's just I made the base for it too big, so then I like stretched the image out too far. So it's not gonna take long. That's why you guys are so small in comparison to how you're normally so big. Whatever.
Okay.
gotcha.
What so yeah, you guys are you just gonna move forward, explore? What's up? What's the deal here?
I
What
think
are we doing?
so.
What's the plan?
If you want, I can take point. I have pretty high, pretty good armor I'm wearing right now.
So you guys hit me with perception checks, just general, as you're pinging, you know, getting ready to move into this next area. Oh yeah, you guys are fucking
Fudge.
We're on
on
top
point.
of this shit.
Yeah, so there's 100%, like, as you're about to go into this next little chamber, like, you know, we'll say you guys are smart enough, you send the orbs forward first, you reveal, like, the next little chamber up ahead. You perceive there's, like,
Ooh.
6 of these creatures, like, 3 on each side, high on the ceilings, waiting on the walls to ambush you. But you guys rolled high enough perceptions to actually notice them up there. So, what's the
Should
plan?
we... I'm gonna
You guys
throw
can have a
something.
surprise round for when you attack them, okay?
Can I throw something? Should we... I don't know what to do.
So, yeah, I mean,
We're
that's
not gonna
up to you
get
guys.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to, like, on the ground so we can actually, you know...
I'll open up with a
Yeah, the
catapult.
top of the cave at this point, they're like 10 feet up in the air, so you would need ranged weapons to attack them, most
Yeah,
likely.
so
So
definitely need something to...
I can hit them from down here. And as far as they know, it's just you and me here right now, correct? She's invisible.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, yeah, so do you guys want to post Andromeda, like, up here? So that she can just start tagging them as they run to you guys after you attack them, or like in between, or
That could be a good
what's the
idea.
plan here?
What do you think, Andromeda?
Will they
Yeah, it's fine with me.
smell-wise?
If you could take the time to set up like little, maybe like a little clutch in like the dirt and like the debris, you know, whatever's in this hallway. So like basically an easy spot for you to re-hide. You know, so you could like attack one and try and hide as your bonus action, because that's really Rogue's big things. Is you do your thing and then you try and hide as your bonus action at the end of your turn, and should you succeed, your next turn you get like a better, you know, an easier sneak attack, because when you're hidden and you attack, it's always sneak attack.
Okay. So
That's like a
is
rogue
there
tactic, yeah.
like a little niche in this wall or something that I can hide in?
Yeah,
Because my
I'll say-
invisibility's go, right?
You guys notice their ambush. Like you can take the time to make that niche while you're invisible, and like set yourself up with like a nice hiding spot to use. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I mean, do the two of you, Holden and Iris, do you guys do anything to set up? Like you have a chance to like prepare yourselves for the
Wait,
fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna stack up 4 rocks that are about 5 pounds each in a little pile next to me.
Right, so you're just stacking up ammo for catapult. That's nice. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Can I cast... I'm gonna touch Holden's arm or whatever and cast Heroism.
Okay, that's immune to fear and the temporary hit points, correct?
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna
Ooh, how many of the THP he getting?
See if this works actually. Does it
Oh,
work?
0.
Oh, what?
You rolled 0.
Oh,
5
shit.
equals 5 equals 0, so I don't know what that
That-
means.
That
I
took
think-
up a slot. Oh no.
No, yeah, that's fine, but what, I mean, it came in here, it just didn't really, like, say what his temporary HP was supposed to be.
Oh. Should I cast it again?
No, like, tell us what it says in the spell, like, how much temporary HP
Oh.
does he gain?
Well, you're supposed to get. Wait, did I roll for that?
I mean, it didn't really, I don't think it worked rolling automatically for you, because it rolled a 0, so, no. If it's a roll, you can roll again. Nope, that one didn't work either,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that didn't work. Okay, yeah, no, I just, like. I slipped and fell on the ground. Ah.
Okay.
And then I don't know, I just get up and I just walk forward. No, I just, like, stand still red-faced. I don't know.
Okay, but like, the spell still gives him temporary HP, even though the app was wrong and rolled a 0.
Oh,
Like, tell us
okay,
in the
so
spell
it's 5,
how
it's
much
5,
HP.
It's 5. It's
Okay,
5.
it's 5.
Okay, 5. Got you.
You're good. This is all I've been trying to figure out the whole time. Is how much HP is supposed to get. You get 5 THP, my dude. Temporary hit points.
I'm sorry. Oh god.
That's fine. You're good. You're good. You can still be embarrassed, but he still gets the temporary hit points, so it's okay.
Alright, perfect. Alright, so we are all suited up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so where are your characters at? Place yourselves. People, place yourselves. Where you want to be. Do you guys want to move back? Oh, sorry, you're moving up there. Remember, this is like, because we're zoomed in right now, more than usual, this is like legit, like, it's like, you know, already right here, you know, you're like 20 feet. That's Billy, you're 30 from the closest, 40. I guess that's pretty decent.
Alright.
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go here, I guess.
I'm like hiding inside my wall niche.
Iris, you should probably move further back behind Andromeda if the plan is for Andromeda to tag them as they run towards you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
So who's gonna do the? You guys can each take an opening volley if you want, like a surprise round.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
we'll just use the same initiative we already rolled, basically.
Okay.
But I'll re-roll for the monsters because it's a new group of monsters. So when they act, it'll be at 14.
Alright, should we roll initiative so you have the order ready?
No, I already have it from before. Can you guys still see it on the screen?
No.
Mine was 15, I do remember that.
Mine was
No,
12.
like it's on my screen. You guys don't see it. How about now? Do you see the turn
I see the
order?
box, but there's nothing in
No.
it.
Exactly.
Alright, oh fuck. Let me redo it. Yeah, just reroll initiatives then. Because,
Okay.
or we can scroll up and find out what they are.
Oh, oops.
Actually, that's fine.
Sorry, I guess.
Yeah, a couple of you guys had. Okay, here we go. Holmes 12. Alright, so yeah, what are your thoughts for opening this combat?
Is anyone
I was just gonna open with probably like a 4th level magic missile with the wand.
Okay, so you're gonna do a magic missile. What is anybody? What else? What are you gonna do, Iris? Is the opening thing?
I guess I could do shatter.
Yeah.
I'll do. Well,
Probably.
I want to be quiet.
You can probably place shatter. You can probably place shatter right on the wall and hit like 3 of them at once with it. That's pretty effective.
That could probably work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like there or something.
Yeah, that would
Or
work.
like literally just okay. I don't know. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
just
and which
gonna
one
do
are you
like
gonna
a-
magic missile, Billy?
This group up here.
The other group or the same group? The same group. Okay.
Oh wait, no. Then I will
And
separate
then-
it. I'll do the other group.
Okay, and then Andromeda, are you gonna open with anything? Or are you gonna stay invisible for your ultimate ambush?
Yeah, I was just gonna take a shot at probably these guys over here.
Just keep in mind, that will end your invisibility if you do it.
Okay.
But like you'll get auto sneak attack because you're invisible. So if like you
Yeah.
try to kill him.
Yeah, don't feel obligated
Yeah.
to not attack. Like, that's just meant to give you that sneak attack.
Yeah, I think that is what I would like to do.
Okay, so let's roll a shatter first.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh no. Yep. Constitution D6
8. 3d8s for an 8. Jesus Christ. That's just
I'm
poor.
rolling low
Yeah, that's just
today.
bad.
Damn.
Arcana +1, only one of them passes. I'll say the one that crit fails actually falls off the ledge and takes another 5 damage.
Oh.
And these are the same ones that had eaten Henry and damaged by the flaming sphere, so that one actually goes down.
Yeah.
The other ones do not yet go down. Okay? They just don't.
Okay.
But that one that falls off goes down. The other two are hit by the shatter, and they sort of like they don't quite fall off the wall or anything, and they just take some damage. So roll that magic missile for me. And the wand at this point is recharged up to 10 charges. Okay.
So it depends on how you want to do. Oh, 10 charges. Okay, cool. So it depends on how you want to do
So,
it.
like it's yeah. What?
Uh,
Sorry.
each D4 per missile, or take one score and put it on all missiles. It's up to you.
No, I'm okay, but I would rather you just use the dice in roll 20 to grab like 4d4 and just roll that, and then we can add 4 to that total for +1 for each d4.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me test this
So
button
you can
really
do it
quick.
like that. I'm totally down. Yeah, see if it works easier on your end. But yeah,
Yeah, okay, cool.
I mean you could roll that like 4 times. I just think it'd be a little more streamlined. You know what I mean? Whatever works for you, though, my man.
I don't know why I did it like that. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's strange.
1, 2.
Weird.
Okay, so what level were you casting it?
Hold on. My fucking mouse is acting weird.
That's okay.
Back at the bottom, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have been shot, and I'm shooting 6, so one more.
Oh my god, yeah, you're really holy fuck. Oh, well, I guess level
3.
3 is 6, so that's...
So it would be separated on all of them. So it would be like 1, 2 on one of them, 3, 4 on the other one, 5, 6 on the other one.
Okay, so why don't you tell me how much damage that is for each one? How much damage
So
did
the first one would take
That's 4,
4. The second one would take
right?
yes,
The second one would take
5. And
Sorry,
the
I figured it
third
out.
one would
And the
take
next
6.
one would take 8. Okay.
Or 6.
Oh, the last one's invalid that you rolled?
Yeah, I rolled too many.
Okay, the last one takes 6. Done. Cool. And Andromeda, you're just gonna 86 one of these dudes, most likely?
That's what I'm hoping for.
Bring the pain.
Now, if I use my magical arrows, and let's just say hypothetically I take out the first guy in front with the second roll, then be able to go to the second guy?
Yes,
Okay.
but you still only get sneak attack once.
Right. Okay. Then I
So
will
you use the magical arrows?
Yes, which will take me down to 15 arrows.
Yep. It definitely hits the first one. Roll that damage. Roll that damage.
It's rolling, it's taking a minute.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Well,
rolled it on... Hold on, try it again.
Oh shit, that's a ton of damage. That's so much sneak attack damage. Dear God.
Nice.
Hell
3
yes.
6s and a 5 on 4d6. Yo, that's one short of your total max. Okay, yeah, you kill the first one.
Yay.
Like, it goes down. So roll the hit roll on the next one. That is unfortunately going to miss, so roll a third hit roll on that same second one. That is going to hit. Let me see damage. No sneak attack this time.
Good.
But I think it's going to show it anyways, but that's fine.
It's gonna show it, but it doesn't necessarily count.
You would add your modifier into the piercing damage stats, so that's convenient. You can just use that number without having to add anything, so it's good.
Is it? Okay.
6, nice. So
Yay.
that one seems pretty uneasy or uneven, or pretty hurt. The middle one there.
He's
All
not
right, and
feeling
then
so great.
that drops us into initiative as you see the monsters begin moving and assessing, and they see you guys. And yeah, but Irish, you are up first. So what do you do now?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna crossbow that last one over there. Or wait, no, not the last one. The ones that I previously hit, the second
Yeah.
one, I guess.
Okay.
Should I move for that or?
You would probably have to move like to here or here to make that happen.
I'll do that. Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay.
Okay, let's see if this works. Oh. Oh.
14 is gonna hit, so you can roll damage on that.
Okay, cool.
Oh my God, 7 damage. That is exactly what you needed. So yeah, your crossbow bolt, you see it, you shoot it, you're unsure if it hit because the monster didn't seem to be affected. And you look at it and you realize its legs are hanging limply and your crossbow is pinned it to the wall, perfectly in place to where it was. And it's only the fact that its legs are hanging a little limply that make you realize that it's dead.
Badass.
Okay, nice. You got anything else?
Let's see. Let's give let's give Andromeda a bonus action. Okay, I got a thing. Okay. Andromeda, named for a star. She's a rogue and a thief, and she'll tempt your fate. She's so fast and quick with her bow. She's a good lass, and she can do great.
Aw.
That sounds like bardic inspiration.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so you got 1d8.
What do I do with it?
You can roll it with anything. You can roll, with one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Within 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, like, let's say you go to attack one of these creatures and you roll, like, bad, but not like a nat 1, you roll like a 5. And, like, you're like, with your bonus, I bet another d8 would make it happen. You can, like, expend the inspiration dice and then roll it and add it to that total.
Okay.
It can be very
awesome.
useful. Yeah, it's like a bonus. It's really good. You basically, the lore is like, you think about the nice things she said about you, little limerick the bard sung about you,
Inspiration.
and you're just like, fuck yeah, I am that good, and you swing your sword a little bit harder.
Aw.
Pretty much.
I do feel inspired.
Oh, there you go. That's why it's called inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright.
Andromeda, you are up next.
I wipe my eyes, because I'm feeling a little emotional.
The tears of joy after hearing the little limerick song. God damn it, you guys are great.
And I fire a magical arrow into this group right here in honor of my party.
Alright, I mean, at this point you kind of know what to do. Make the rolls. That will hit. So sneak attack on this first one, because you're hidden. Even though we forgot to roll your stealth check, I'm sure you would have made it. God, that's enough damage to outright kill this motherfucker.
Dude.
And he was already hurt. Okay. So yeah, he goes down. Roll the next. You know what to do.
On to the next one.
Unfortunately, a 13 is not going to land a hit. Your arrow just hardly misses the creature, embedding itself into the cavern wall next to it.
Well, now I have to use the bardic inspiration.
Oh, yeah. Technically, you're supposed to use it before you know if it was a success or not, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so yeah, you do hit, so roll damage. Do you actually know how to roll damage though? I'm so sorry. I'm the worst person ever.
Apparently not.
Literally though, like, I mean, you rolled 26 damage and then 12 damage. That's
Okay,
such
but
a
that
variance. I'm
doesn't
just
count
saying.
for sneak attack though, right?
No, I know,
Or-
no, I know. You don't even get the full 12. I'm just saying that's a
Oh.
huge variance. Yeah, you did 3 damage to it on that. So,
Okay.
you know, your arrow, we'll say that arrow kind of grazed it, even with the inspiration. You, like, the arrow was going to miss, and you thought about how cool that song was, and the arrow, like, changed path a little bit and just, like, cut the creature open a little bit on the side as it passed by it.
Alright, I'll take it.
So, one more hit roll. Ooh, a 7. Yeah, I mean, you probably know what I'm going to say.
That does not hit.
Yeah, you know, it just doesn't make it, unfortunately.
Oh.
Alrighty. So that third one's a miss, and the creatures are up next. So, use your bonus action now, Andromeda. This is where you make that stealth roll to hide, and that guarantees your sneak attack next turn. Yeah, so roll stealth for me. Wait, what?
Oh, I have
Oh.
advantage on that.
Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, like rolled the advantage automatically.
Yeah,
So you
apparently.
you literally rolled a natural 1 and a natural 2.
So, not that stealthy of a
So
roll. apparently.
they know where you are. They're aware of your
Yeah.
presence, unfortunately. Yeah.
I tried to like.
That is not that stealthy. Yeah.
I
Okay,
tried to
so these
slowly fall
things.
out of the way and hit the wall.
Yeah, yeah. You like knock over a lantern, like lights a small fire. One of those orbs like floats over to you just as you're hiding. Something like it's just not good. Yeah.
Damn.
So you're exactly 40 feet. This one creature that you shot at moves with incredible speed right up to you. The other one, Iris, approaches you very quickly, and they're both going to make attacks against you guys. They each get 1 attack with a +3 to hit. This is against you, Andromeda, 21, and this is against you, Iris, a 15.
Oh, miss.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So you
Cool.
definitely hit me. Now.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, no.
No.
What was it called?
Real quick, Andromeda, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Okay. So yeah, you're good. You take the hit, and then you are going to take 1d8 plus 1 piercing damage, which is an average of 5 according to this book. 3 piercing damage.
I
With the +1?
do also have uncanny dodge
That doesn't apply here.
and evasion. Oh well, I guess that's 3 damage. I think I can spare that.
I think you'll be all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that's what happens. I mean, they just get the 1 attack, and since you're wearing a stud of leather, nothing else cool or thematic happens.
Okay.
Okay.
One way to describe it.
Holden, what you got?
I'm gonna throw. I'll throw a level 3 magic missile at him.
Okay. And which one? The one attacking Iris or
I'll
Andromeda?
split it between the two.
Okay, so that at level 3, that would be 5 total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So which one takes the first 2, and which one, or whatever you want, however you want to do it. So 7 damage. Wait. How is a 1d4 plus 1 a 1? Hold up. Let me do this. That one didn't work properly.
You want me to roll it one more time?
Zeros.
That second one didn't work. I don't know why.
There we go. It was a natty one, so that's appropriate. So it would be 6 to the first one, 6 to the second one, and then 2 back to the first one. So the first one being the one that bit Andromeda. So the one that bit Andromeda would take 7, and the other one would take 6.
Okay. They take their damage. They don't seem to appreciate the hits, but they are not murdered or anything like that. Iris, what have you got?
Oh boy.
Unless you have
Okay.
anything else, Holden.
Nah. Yeah, actually, I'll throw a healing word at Andromeda.
Oh, cool.
It'll blow
How
some
much does she
dust.
heal for?
Poof. Eight.
Oh, thank you.
She's pretty much maxed back out, I believe.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
For sure. Just keep stabbing them.
Just keep stabbing them. Alright, Iris, what do you have?
Okay, I'm going to run up to the one that is going for me, and I'm going to punch him. But also, I'm gonna cast inflict wounds more than punch him.
Okay, cool.
Inflict
Ah,
what?
let's see if this
Inflict
works.
some
Come on.
wounds on this bad boy.
Ah, work it. Yeah. I don't know if this that worked. That really didn't work.
I mean, a 10 is unfortunately not
Yeah.
quite enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna like, oh no.
Okay. Andromeda.
Alright, I will use my regular plain dagger and stabby this guy.
An 11 misses, but we'll say it still hits him and just bounces off of his hide, and that dagger is a -1 to damage now.
Damn.
Ooh.
So that was your main hand attack. So roll your offhand attack. Is this also a normal dagger?
See, I just... Shit. I'll use my short sword for this one, for the second attack.
Okay.
Okay.
That definitely hits. As your short sword digs deep into its hide. Roll damage for me. Now, sneak attack is not applicable, unfortunately, because there's no allies nearby. Yeah. But, so you did 3 damage to it with sneak attack, and that dagger is now -1 damage permanently. Or that short sword. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. You pull it out, like, you know, you're a master assassin or roguish type. I'm assuming you keep your blades in pretty good order, well polished, not corroded. You pull this blade out, and it's pitted and corroded as if it's, you know, a decade old.
Oh,
Damn.
there goes that.
So you guys each take more attacks. Andromeda with an 8 + 3 for an 11, probably misses. Iris for 6 + 3 is a 9, probably misses. Okie dokie. Hold.
Can't touch this dude.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna move up here. And I will attack using acid splash or poison spray.
Jesus.
So it's a con save of 14.
That's a ton of potential damage.
Wow.
Alright. He fails and dies.
Oh,
Alright, yeah, poison spray like all in the wound from the short sword.
And you could have almost killed him outright, so yeah.
Alright.
That guy goes down. You got anything else?
Ooh. No, that'll be it.
Okay. Iris.
Okay, I'm just gonna like inflict wounds again. If I can try it, I can.
Sure, I mean,
Come on. Work it. It's not good. Oh, wait. Oh.
that definitely hits, and it does 10 necrotic damage, and this thing shrivels up in front of you. Like, you reach, you hit it, I always imagine inflict wounds being, like, through the energy and the magic you're using, your hand, like, goes into them a little bit and sort of transfers that necrotic energy. You know what I mean? And that's how it damages them, and, like, you pull your hand out, and it's wrinkled, and it's a decade older. And you have a permanent mark. I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh
just
my
kidding.
god.
That's a joke.
I was gonna
It
say
only
this is
applies to metal.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
but yeah, you pull your hand out, and the thing just, it hesitates for a moment, and then it just kind of withers in front of your eyes and dies.
That's what you get for killing Henry.
Yeah.
It's goddamn right.
Cool.
Hey, at least her hand didn't come out like completely tiny.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been
would've
fucked.
terrifying. Oh, my God.
Tiny foot.
Yeah,
like-
you didn't get Dr.
Baby
Boxode.
hands.
The only cure for that is power crystals.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
I mean-
seem to help.
It's okay. He fucking loves power crystals, guys.
Oh no.
So
what's this?
you guys basically.
That's a huge
just
dead guy. Is that a dead giant?
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
looks
that guy.
like it.
It's fine. You guys explore most of the rest of the mine. You do find a bunch of dead people and stuff, but
Don't worry, it's fine. But I want to know about the dead giant. Can we go investigate him?
Wait, dead giant?
All right. If you want to investigate the
Whoa,
dead
whoa, whoa,
giant,
whoa, whoa.
we
Dead
can
giant.
pick that up next
No,
week.
man, that's
Nope,
a bad
that's
idea.
Aw. Hi, dead giant.
No, because now I'm gonna make the dead giant a thing you have to
Oh,
fight.
jeez.
It's gonna be fucking
But
awesome.
he's already dead.
So you guys
remember
explore
what
like
happened with the troll?
the next area of the cavern, and it's like, you don't catch any more rust monsters immediately. Definitely a lot of dead humans and dwarves. Poor people though, so it's fine.
Whoa. Ew.
Realistically speaking.
Cole's a huge Trump supporter,
No,
guys.
it's terrible. Yeah, make sure you vote. Unless you're voting for Biden, then stay home, motherfuckers.
Yo.
Don't listen to me. No, that was a joke. Please, I'm so sorry. I feel dirty right now. 'Cause
You
I
are
said
dirty.
Aw.
Not necessarily because of the
so
Trump
well.
thing, but.
Yeah, just know I haven't showered all day.
Oh,
Oh, you showered earlier.
Fair point.
Anyways,
oh man.
dead
Yeah, I
giant
mean-
and such.
I don't know, guys. I was gonna have a cooking competition tonight as our D&D game, and somehow we ended up raiding a mine full of rust monsters, and it's been so awesome. But
That
I
was
think
pretty
I
sick.
think we might call it here because I don't know if we'll be able to resolve anything else we start right now comfortably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to leave like mid combat or anything, but I do have an idea of what else is kind of going on in these mines. Yeah, so we can sort of just pick that up next week. And if anybody's here next week who wasn't here this week, they could just be like, "Oh yeah, they were with you the whole time. You didn't notice?" They just whipped all their rolls. They just rolled 3s every time and didn't perceive anything.
They just
You
like
didn't
kept on
notice?
falling.
Pendragon was literally just sucking this whole time. He was with you guys. Just did nothing.
Just arrows just
They
flying.
decided to get.
Yeah.
They got super fucked up on Jenkums because this time they felt like it.
Guys, anybody who missed this week was on Jenkum the whole time, but like with you guys like wandering 20 feet back, like giggling hysterically the whole time. You guys like fighting monsters. Andromeda like takes like a fucking hit to the side from like this rust monster, and like they're back there like it feels so good. I love Jenkum.
Sounds about
That's
right.
fucking great. Yeah, no, I love it. I
They were
love it.
just high the whole time. They were imagining the whole entire thing.
So we'll probably call it here. You guys, y'all are going through a lot of effort to get Holden a really nice weapon that he doesn't even need.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
appreciate it,
Heck
guys.
yeah, if we could get a freaking cool weapon, yeah, okay.
Y'all should
not?
fucking like hold this over Holden's head to make him do shit for you or
No,
something.
no.
I'll kill whoever you want with this rifle. It'll be so sick.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, call me a fucking rogue if you want, but like him having a gun kind of helps us all out. So I'm
It's
down.
benefit
I
for
will
the
call you a
team.
rogue. I don't understand why that statement made sense, but yeah. Call
She's
me
a
a
master
rogue if you want.
assassin.
I do. You're a rogue.
Looking for the fucking profit, you know?
Oh, and did you guys figure out the assassin stuff for your character sheet?
No,
Okay,
you need.
so
I didn't even look at it this week.
what I figured out is I'm not paying for D&D Beyond, so like it only let me choose to be a thief. Like
Right.
being an assassin is what my character is, but as far as D&D Beyond rules, I am a thief because that was the only free option.
Okay, I'm sure we can figure something out. I was talking to Cole. I think if I make a little campaign and you guys join it with your Roll20 or your D&D Beyond account, you'll have access to all the books I have. So you'll be able to use like more shit for your character sheet. I'll try to get that fixed up before next session. I'll
Or
message you guys
either
in
way,
Discord.
you could unselect thief in D&D Beyond and then just type in the stuff you gain from assassin because it's really there's only like 5 or 6 things you gain from assassin.
Well,
They're
right?
just really really good things.
Yeah, at 9 you get like a ridiculous amount of sneak attack dice. And like, yeah, if you hit somebody before combat starts, it's like they're gonna fucking die, bro. It's awesome.
Auto crit, and you sneak attack when you crit, and it's just like, oh geez. Yeah, it's really dirty. It's like 60 damage in 1 hit dirty. Like, really shit. But I mean, imagine if we could have damaged. She did like 26 damage tonight to one of these enemies with
Consistently
a sneak attack.
above
Imagine
20
damage
with
that.
those. Like, all the potential of
Yeah.
those rolls were above 20.
The fucking lowest damage weapon in the game, a fucking dagger or like a short bow.
Yeah.
20 plus damage. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So I think it's great, you know? I think it's great. But yeah, we'll figure out the assassin stuff for her.
Maybe we can take like a. Do you guys mind if we take a short rest, or should we, or like?
As far as in game, for sure.
You guys, yeah. So I was saying, before, like after that combat, you guys explored this next offshoot, and you honestly did come to a. There's no way to block it off, but as long as you like set a guard and with the dancing lights hanging out, like you feel like you can pretty much secure that little area. So you could do a short rest, like before, you know, like in between tonight and next week's session, and probably be all right. Because I know your short rest got interrupted. I had to interrupt the short rest though because y'all chose to rest after destroying the barricade.
That is true.
I mean, you made a lot of noise. You know, things come to investigate. These monsters may or may not be able to smell metal. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
That's true. The word exhaustion is spooky though. That condition sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super spooky for sure. That's what I'm saying. By the time you did all that stuff, it was like, well, like it was like almost sunrise again. Like,
yeah,
y'all had a whole day, went out, walked the mine, stayed up all night, fucking taking this thing down. Like, you're tired, you know.
Obviously, yeah, that would make sense.
So yeah, in fact, definitely at this point, after fighting for a bit, if you guys don't manage a short rest, I'd say exhaustion would be perfectly appropriate. Yeah.
Short rest it is.
But like I said, you feel pretty confident you can shore up the defenses, set a watch, and be alright, because it's very much like, you know, how you see how narrow it is on that part of the map.
Cool.
Should be okay.
Alright guys, well that was a great session. Thanks for DMing, Cole, that was sick.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Obviously, I love it anytime. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you guys, and we'll do it again next week. We resolve this, and we'll get back to everything I had planned. It's a cool idea to ask for a gun. I was like, that's an obvious side quest.
You know what did it? It was
Like,
I realized I'm not proficient in crossbows, but I am proficient in firearms. I think it's like a being from Eberron feat or whatever.
That's cool. That's great. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
It's kind of strange.
Well, the place I'm from like has them.
This dude's gonna be very surprised when you show back up, and he has to give you one of his fucking favorite things he owns.
It could be more of like a lending thing. I'll just test it out and then advertise it for him.
But he said he wanted to keep it a secret.
It would be a really cool open secret. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Remember,
want to shoot some
he
shit.
didn't. He told you he didn't make those guns.
I would
Oh.
assume.
were-
Yeah.
That's his permanent. That's his not permanent. Personal collection.
So
Yeah.
he got it
So
from
how he-
somewhere.
Exactly.
But if he has an operational mind, I'm sure he can get a much bigger collection than that.
Maybe.
As soon as Billy gets the gun, I am going to ask to borrow it and shoot him in the foot.
Bluff.
It's just a thing that happens. Nat ones are bad when you borrow someone's weapon.
Oh, that was too funny.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I gotta go.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna roleplay as an American citizen. I hand my firearm to somebody who has no proficiency in firearms.
I say, go ahead, kill this man.
Oh my
Go ahead
god.
and kill this man. Please don't shoot me in the foot. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
And
Hey guys.
see y'all next week.
Good night. Yep.